so lebala hore o bua ka Tebogo Mokoena is not that player every game he's going to do this only. The guy, he's a complete midfielder. So the simple thing which today, you pass and join.
Okay.
You pass and join. I mean, Tebogo, one of the players.
So he must open the pipes. That V8 engine must work. The V8 engine must work.
Okay. So, Tebogo Mokoena, who's going to run, who's going to pass, who's going to shoot. And the nice thing too about this game, if there's talent, we have a goal out of the box, a rocket, something special in talent but.
I know. Yes. I think we can start. Ramposa, ready?
No,
Hallelujah.
Ladies and gents, welcome to another official Omni Audio Africa watchalong. Bafana Bafana taking on Egypt. I find it's going to be an exciting one. We want to see Umbogazi. Will he be able to stop Mo Salah? Will he be able to stop Mamush? Obre Mudiba. Mo Salah baratu kata braga. You can't be on the ball all the time. Melogazu pressure. And we see also Hugo Bruce has implemented changes to his squad. Mahrotman, Kitsweri Tampoza on the right, on the left, Kitsweri Dula we meet. Otherwise.
Do. Good man, thanks. This thing. You know, when Bafana play, Kasuana bare Pelo is an ampufa, Sulawesi Sayon. So Pelo how a Rome when national team to Hela Mobolu, you're not a football player. Now when I wake up, Niki feel like there's something special to say because Bafana play. Hugo Bros today is not a surprise, it's not a surprising too. The lineup away bonanye.
No, I think I'm surprised.
Now I'm not, because it was exactly Sekdu Malani Lepelo Kakasone before Tahanonsa, his first 11.
Look, that's up. I know when Hugo Bruce has never been known for being an adventurous coach going forward. Mara, you want to be able to, at least when you have the ball, at least have somebody who's creative, so that you can be able to say, Rai Pasada, if you're saying Mbula did not give you anything moving forward, why not put in Rayleigh there?
Yes.
Because Rayleigh is able to then, once he gets the ball, he's able to distribute. And that's what I think we're lacking. You could have still had Yaya and Debs are there, but I just feel we are lacking somebody in the 10.
I want creativity. Pratsepo, before we were briefly about the lineup, Hugo Bruce and all the changes, Egypt has always been lucky charm Bafana Bafana. We played Egypt in 96, Ratola gold. We played Egypt in 98, Ratola silver. Mara, unfortunately, 2019, Rebashaile. And that's the only time we actually beat them. Got 2019, Rebashapile. Outside Rafitla got to knock out. What does this mean? Do you think maybe Egypt, maybe University Bafana Bafana Itlaga silver or gold? It's a possibility.
I about to wish from afar. I about to wish from the last 6 matches or in renting against this team. We beat them, I think, 4 times in Poza. Yeah. Once our was still superpowers against them. So we played them a day after Christmas. So Christmas present.
Yeah.
But my worry was not a worry exactly, but as a coach, when you go to play those teams ranked in Africa, like you're near Egypt, regardless of the fact that Kibonaba African Cup of Nations can't face the
yes.
So how else make a lebon? You must show you don't show them a respect. Like Coach Aronana, we need a win against Angola and a draw against Egypt. No, no. Statistically,
Egypt, yeah.
So you can't let me play handbrake and see Baba, Tembin Kosi Lodge silenced the 60,000
at home
capacity
Cairo.
We are still strong. So I think Bafana ya today. I'm not comparing, but this group of players right now, Oh,
Let him cook.
For example, if you look at the way that Bafana goes into this, the last 5 games, Bafana has won 4 of their last games.
Yes.
Agropola Lesotho win Mararai win.
hallelujah.
So you then say we come into this game with form on our side, because Egypt come into this game with 3 wins rather than 5, and we come with 4. So when you then look at that, and there is the fact that while Egypt may be the record holders, they haven't won it in some time. It's now starting to be the pressure of they have to win this thing. The pressure, you are not there anymore.
No.
And when you look at football that has happened in the continent, the gap has closed a lot. You know, there's no longer small teams. I mean, even when you look at the teams, did you think the Comoros will hold on to Morocco like they did? So when you look at it, the gap between what is your major superpowers of football in the continent has closed down. So now what you've got to have Hugo and say, let me have faith in what I do. Let me have faith in my boys. Because Salah doesn't play alone. Mamouche doesn't play alone.
Trezeguet does not play alone.
So Nantung Fela Kore, Mamouche wa para number 22, and the last person to wear number
Mohamed Abu Trik.
I'll tell you,
Even though angazange ayodlala phesheya, but he was an important player.
Top player.
Tampoza, kupobotsa ne. You look at this Egyptian team. Mo Salah has never won the AFCON.
Yeah.
Last AFCON, aba qualify, low qualify. He comes back at a time in his career where he's getting less game time go Liverpool, so he has a point to prove. Doesn't this make him dangerous, Vanda?
I think the one thing, yes, it does make him dangerous, but it also makes him desperate. Because when you look at what's happening in Liverpool in his absentia, what is happening is the fact that he is now moving to a point whereby Akitike is scoring and Liverpool is winning without you. So now you need to be able to say, what form are you bringing from the AFCON? And we know Mo loves his, there's nothing, Mo loves his stats more than anything else.
Yeah.
He wants his personal stats. He can score and, well, I can't say he's happy when they haven't won, but he wants to be able to show that he's somebody who's making a contribution. Now it becomes desperate. But also, Bratsepo, what I was saying earlier, Mo does not track back, which means Mudiba must be very effective going forward. Because there's going to be nobody who puts him under pressure. Mo does not do, he doesn't press at all. That's what made him trying to look like a bad defender when he was at Liverpool, because nobody used to come back with him. So, which means when Mudiba has the ball, then the runs from the likes of Lyle Foster, from Moremi, from Apollos, are going to be very key in terms of moving forward.
Without taking anything more. Mo Salah is a dangerous player, Mpoza. He's a dangerous player. But the point take about guys, against this team, Egypt. The last match is African Cup of Nations. You are aware of the goal but the goal under 12 minutes. So it's important for our boys to guard that first 15 minutes.
Mapituvalana mama, sorry Pratseko. Nangena senvula mama kwenze umamele na mapiano.
101.
So the first 15 minutes, there are coaches that believe more. The first 15 minutes, players still remember the instructions and everything, which is very true.
Be switched on.
The first 15 minutes, the first 15 minutes after the break, those are the minutes that every player sends a coach him coach him do. But after 15 minutes, Kindodas Bonele, Janun Rebona, Matlali, Abatsamiki, the talent, the mastermind, Waidirisayang into the football space.
Bafana, Tampoza. Let's look at some of the players that can come on and make an impact should we struggle to score goals. Because Ribone last week when Bafana played first half, but you could see that we were not creating enough chances. And as you had mentioned when we started that you're worried about this team that Hugo Bruce is playing because it seems it's more defensive. Which players are you anticipating to come on second half and make that change for Bafana?
Look, I think the one thing about last week is that we underestimate the work that was done by Mohau. Because it meant that the left back was working overtime. When he switched, it meant that the right back was working overtime. By the time a fresher Moremi comes, you've already been running.
Yes. Sakhathetse.
So you've been working and you are aware that this boy is, because remember, the Egyptian know Mohau. Mohau was part of the Orlando Pirates team that went to Cairo Stadium. Mohau was part of the team that went and conquered in Cairo. And a lot of players in the Egyptian team come from which team? Al Ahly. So it would have been well to say, let him start. Allow the boy to cook and say to him, give me 60 minutes of your best. Leave everything on the field, because when Moremi comes on, he comes on a different player and being able to go move forward. But I expect today to see Rayleigh. Maybe it's because I like Rayleigh in that number 10. Because you want to be able to say, when he does come on, we now have creative juices that one can be able to use them and be able to dish out passes that should mean that we finish off better. The boys from Giza, the pyramids of Giza will experience a loss if Rayleigh comes on in that time as the team walks out. Hey.
All right, Bafethu, if you've just joined us, it's the Omni Audio Africa Live. We are coming to you live from our studios. Sigu TikTok, Sigu YouTube, Sigu Facebook. Join us across all platforms. Let's have a conversation. Let us know, what do you think about Hugo Bruce's lineup? It's quite like Hugo Bruce ngati sohlezi change. Actually, team ezodlala against Zimbabwe. There's a team that's going to play the knockout stages. Yes, I said with confidence because I believe we're going to make it to the knockout stages. Bratsepo, Kopa Ukenya wena into the conversation right now. You look at someone like Relebohile Mofokeng on the bench who can contribute a lot to this team. Other than Relebohile Mofokeng, should we lack that creativity? Because maybe Ari Hugo Bruce amodlaris. When no ka Kenya mang just for Ari fan to him nati isn't right.
Look, ketlakele different. My Lord, I'm going to shock you in terms of who must come in maybe to change the game. I believe Shadrack Campbell. I believe in Shadrack Campbell. The boy is 19 right now. The boy is 19.
Udlala
Europe. But beside Europe, from the talent and a playing style, I think you need someone who's like Campbell. So let's say we are 0-0 or we're leading from the second half. You need to introduce him, pair him with really the runs. He got the runs. He got that groove to cut in, to take a shot. Most of his goal he scored Club Brugge. Also from Supersport Hana Tlautsamai. Are those scalar where you cut inside and then you place. You see? And most of the goal starts at Bafana. Those tap-ins, Mare. When you got someone who can take that pass, just passing the net, that chip, that shot from a distance, I think Shadrack Campbell ona Leon. Skamulebala Mofokeng. Ona the same thing, the same style, Fuki una Leon. So utloka like Mpabwili. Utloka that person oloring, more that number 10 oloring. Look, that position, I remember someone said, you don't need to run. How dala even Spanish how pass away passang, the final pass. I go pass over go and run and cross. Go pass over just pass the net. Or it's either go back, someone will pass the net. You see? So Mofokeng, only those passes. So Arbonne the first 45 refang, and then introduce him, Shadrack Campbell, introduce the boy. Mofokeng, go there. Arko ele I saw some most agencies before, so I was Karamukinyang.
And staging second, Kef. You're not team Pirates if you go to semi-finals. Mofokeng was part of
talking about Shadrack.
But does that
Shadrack is big boy, man? It's a Champions League. You have a
Mara,
Champions
does it mean Hore by Mkota starting on the bench? Does it mean he's out? Or because I see him as an option also, because Mkota can also come on and also be impactful to be able to say, if this is not working, he's one of the players that you can come back and be able to say, no, let's use him and be able to move forward. Because his impact is still there. By the time he comes, guys, understand, once people have been running for a good 45 minutes, they come back, they're not as fresh. And if you come from the bench and you are a lot fresher, and there's nothing that can be able to stop you from there.
Tampoza, nakdumelana lwena. Mina ngivumelana now. Athi sizwe lapha ku TikTok bathini. I saw someone share a comment mo are no supporter each.
So that's your shoes. I just want to address that. And he says it's because he's a Kaizer Chiefs fan, he's not supporting Bafana Bafana. Shoes.
More TikTok.
So my thing is, you are South African, you don't have dual citizenship. We don't all have to like, because if we had to choose players that we like to be there, Tembazwane would have been there, Tapelo Morena would have been, we would have gone with the clubs. But once the team was assembled, we were not happy 2 days to be able to, but once that is done, we must make peace and that this is our national team. This is who we are. They represent, they wear the badge of the Proteas, they wear the flag of South Africa. I may not be happy, but because also when you then say Pratep, you're looking for Chiefs players, Mtu. Go look at which position do you then put them.
Or who do you sacrifice?
El Shenawi.
Who do you sacrifice for those Kaizer Chiefs players?
In the bench.
Pratep.
The goalkeeper.
But who do you sacrifice? Because if you say Solomon is having a good run at Kaizer Chiefs, are you saying Solomon is better than Mudau?
Are you saying he's better than Tabang Matulud?
Form says no.
Even, are you saying that he's better than Tabiso Munyani that he plays with?
No. I have hope. Tebogo Mukwena kakor. El Shenawi and Tebogo Mukwena has scored many goals.
Leo, I think today we're playing without a number 10 because I think they're gonna try to push Tebogo Mukwena up because Tebogo Mukwena is a box-to-box type of player, but we are playing without a number 10 today. Unfortunately, I think
it will be an alternation between Talent Mbata and Mukwena. Yeah. Because they both can have some creative juices. Yaya, we know, is going to sit at the back.
The one on paper, please, I always say, the one on paper is just written there to submit a team sheet.
Yeah.
But when they start to play, no, this team and grand, this. Look, in a team sheet, how to a team sheet, especially Mamelodi Sundowns, you will see Tebogo Mukwena as a sweeper.
Yeah, he's a defender.
You will see him as a sweeper. But when start to play, you will see a completely different.
So do they do that maybe to confuse the opposition?
Just for Pampirin to submit a team sheet.
All right, Bafetu.
Because remember, grand team sheet is not for the opponent. It's for TV, for information. Yes. Until Lady Referee.
Says Osuga Bafetu, Yasuga Yahlala, Bafana taking on Egypt. Dallas email. Do you think, Tampoza, this would be the deciding factor for Bafana Bafana? If Bafana Bafana lose this one and then Angola beats Zimbabwe,
they can still be a draw. Because remember the way that the competition is structured is as follows. The top 2 goes through, you can still have the spot for the best number 3.
Yes.
So just keep sure that you minimize the goals that you concede. And a draw is still fine because us and Egypt are still equal on points in terms of 4 points moving forward.
Win today.
Yeah, no, we don't
win
need
today.
Then Bo Campbell batla against Zimbabwe for back experience.
No.
Hugo Bruce
No. Today.
Yeah.
Immediately you select you for this tournament.
Yeah.
You are not a second choice. Oda.
You're an important player.
It should be anybody at any time.
Anytime, any day. Oda. I want to qualify. No.
Yeah, it's all experience because sometimes you think about it, Pratsepone, it's not always easy to play at this level and be under pressure. So maybe once we play against Zimbabwe, look at how Hugo Bruce introduced our police.
Yeah.
Uba introduce Italy more Bafana are through, they doing well. What more about that? Only for our police to play well, and now he's a starter.
Our police is the World Cup qualifier and Avuta Mullo. Relay, remember relay have introduced ko Bloemfontein. Remember, ne?
Yeah.
Yes, relay okay towards the end.
At 3 minutes.
Yes, that 3 minutes.
After Rono and I
you see that 3 minutes. You able talk. Just to fella.
Yeah.
Like it's a cap kaboyone fella. Okay, na fella go say touch or go touch. Kaboyone ki cap.
Just the fact that John the field is a cap.
And monato yone ko re mpo. Utlobona we emela everyone ababitsa a go le bitso la gago. Like lwena o batla gore next time ke batla ra go kena. Remember go etsaetseng? In the second match, ke the match o rela korang ko one abantsha 62.
Look,
No, the second match ko la kena ka sapa shapa Bafana ba le ba ithuka ditsipa.
Yes.
Wa gopola tlo tjhatjha.
Yes.
Ai mole ai ai.
Yes.
Ai mole na kwatile tampos.
but I think the one thing that is there is the fact that when you, yes, you always say you want some players with lesser experience, but when a coach chooses the team, one should be able to be in a position where they say, come what may, they are ready to go to war at any given time, at any moment. And that's what we need. Be it you a Campbell, be it you a... So all those things need to be ready for anybody to be able to play at any given time. Because you never know what we have injuries. You can't say he's a youngster, he can play. And some people have come via the best in terms of, do you see, who's Maki Mudiba? It's not going to be more.
No, it's not going to be. And Wamona Mudibusha Paditsa Mayatsa high. I think he has to be one of the most underrated players we have in this country, Opru Mudiba. And we hardly give him credit for what he contributes to the national team and what he brings also to Mamelodi Sundowns and our South African football at large. Mutu Ona Tampoza might not be strong, ne? Got the interception. Amara on the ball, Bona. He's creative. Only skill, he can distribute with shooter. He's an important player and he's also important at the set piece. What do you think of Opru Mudiba generally as a player?
Aubrey is one of the boys that when you look at the way that, what's his name, Coach Rulani used to use him, they would call that inverting style. The way that he would invert inside. And he by default becomes an extra player. Oh,
Yes.
beautiful.
Nice boy. Talent. Wabana. Talent is... nice try, chance.
No.
Sorry, Tampoza, you can go. Bafetu, if you've just joined us, we are live on all our platforms. Omni Audio Africa, join the conversation. Leave us a comment. Tell us what you think. Are we winning this one? Are we losing this one? Is it a draw? If you want to come on, you're more than welcome. Projects, wherever you are. If you want to come on, we can call you now. Back to you, Tampoza. Skis.
I think one of the things is that Aubrey gives you an option as an extra midfielder because he adds on to that when you have the ball. And he's got creative... And Coach Rulani used to use him a lot in those situations because you'd find that Mamelodi Sundowns would then add extra numbers in the middle. The one thing that you've got to be able to do is to be able to have, and I think that's why I like the combination Yahai Mbogas. Mbogas is very good at covering his left-hand side. If you get somebody who can cover that channel for him, look how far he is. It creates a way forward for you to be able to have that. Because when you look now, if you look at the game, Mo is not going to be there near him. Mo's going to be chilling. Mo is not about defending. See, when he's good with the ball, then it means that Aubrey can be able to be more dangerous in terms of attacking the front third on our side.
Mpoza, the team Leon. Remember our coach played them finally a coach at Cameroon.
Yes.
So let's point again out for go rebatsabi batho. Re tla fano fa re tlo nka 3 points, ra qualify ra phuta matsogo, re mela a knockout stage.
Danko. Pratsepo, arbo gayaya. We saw how he played in the first game. Nali flat-footed. You could see that he was struggling from time to time. We were watching live here in studio, and when I know we broadcast the game, Rona, at some point, we were even thinking about to substitute Kenya talent, but there he starts again. And you look at how he plays. Nafona, personally, I don't think he's the kind of player that's necessarily good on the ball. I think Hugo Bruce Umratela was tika in the middle. Whenever there's a counter attack against us, Wamona is always there. What do you think of this guy as a player? And Hugo Bruce, is he using him right?
I think it's a natural 6 center. But so far, I think the position stay on the center, guard that center line, distribute the ball. As long as ilimu line in your own, there's those abo sipo ba tshwanetseng yanong ba ise go tshwanetseng ye teng remember as a center make sure gore if it's either ball ya feta
one must die it can't both go.
So I think Hugo Bros udirisa na ya ke motsa as a one of the top players. So last week ha re tlala le Angola, you know, all players are na kaofela ba fetu players are na kaofela a ke tsebe na ke di rate ko fatshe because most of them in ka re gona le letshogwanyana wa bona. So I think game ya today, our AFCON is starting today. Ke o nitlo re bon ke o nitlo re bolela
testy on
yes ke o nitlo re bolelang gore ya ko kae but shaba line up e ora nyere Mbatha Tebogo Yaya so se ora se reng
re defensive
ha re tlo nna ba ntsi ya re ya kope so re tlo bula ntse re defend wa bona ke ke Hugo Bros. We see this team sentle. We it's sentle. So o tshameka ka barakeng ka cushion. Udula a make a tsetse kwa. It's sentle.
Oh, like he's Tamboza, this guy is too much. Now for now, he's one of my favorite players, Aubrey Modiba.
Atseba Aubrey had la Champions League. Or there's a player. Remember batala finally under king semi final ne under Rulani. So ore atseba bantsitwe king come team e ya going to.
Ka di finale.
Semi.
Oh, Nelly with that.
With that.
Mara why Pratsepo ba tlo tsosetsa di peng.
No mapeli ko
nazo wabana sorry Pratsepo wamana mara uzuna police go important yang le asana he has no options snap
never so ko batla point ena Modiba ona yetsa phela ore everyone ona meter that is why today give meter Marcelo so everyone ona meter Marcelo are mfethu you play exactly like Marcelo of Real Madrid. You playing nice top football. Why are you still in playing go South African to also cross? Aubrey. So Aubrey is a complete player. But when something so special, say Rulen Moko and Uklam Wetakason. Or Polampo are their boy, Modiba Satla left back. Amotladiza as a free role.
Yeah.
Just Mumra had strike.
Yeah, adding the numbers, yeah.
You know why? Because only that eye
short. And if you remember in the AFL finals, he scored one of the goals where Tembas one said, hey, he's got balls for chipping the ball that way. So when you look at it, and I think this is the type of game that you need, because when you play against Zimbabwe in the next game, there's going to be somebody who tracks Modiba. Now Modiba, literally, he may not be in the middle, but he's got a free role, because Mo will dance around you. He won't be... He's not putting his foot in it. If Moa kakenda lutu, chief.
I'll be careful, Laskarobe.
Yeah. So those are the things that you're looking at. When you look at Modiba, he's got time on the ball. So he mustn't rush. He must just be himself, find himself open. You will see Mo's not interested in pressing up front. Even at the best of Liverpool, when they had the Mane, Firmino, Mo was not defensive minded. Mo is a great watcher of the game when he doesn't have the ball.
Maybe he's going to make a good coach. He's probably going to make a good coach. But Fetu, welcome if you've just joined us. It's the Omni Audio Africa Watch Along. We're watching Bafana Bafana playing against Egypt. I have two great minds of football with me here. Kitsori Pratsepo from Supersport. Kitsori Tampoza Bona. Baru muto wa itseba polo ya hayo. Watseba baru muto wa itseba polo. Uyiga mofats. Kitsora. Baru uyiga mofats. Uyiga pants. Uzana. Ukupuga na. Gents, you look at the starting lineup here, Bafana Bafana. Only two players don't play in the PSL. Only two. Siyabonga Ngezana and Lyle Foster. Every other player plays in the Betway Premiership, and every other player has played in the CAF Champions League, which speaks to the importance of playing CAF. CAF ibalulekile. And also, I think now I finally understand why Mamelodi Sundowns would invest more in CAF as opposed to go PSL, because when you invest more in CAF, that's how you know how to compete against teams of this caliber.
No, but
what does it mean to have Bafana dominated by local players?
Isimulaga PSL, you invest a lot more PSL so that you can conquer PSL and then go and compete go Continental. So there was something we are the top, we are the best league in the world. Not in Africa, in the world.
In the world?
Yes, in the world. They want something.
Yeah.
Yes. If lineup Arona e so.
Yeah. What about the best league in the world? Defense
No.
But this will happen. It happens weekend.
But this thing, everyone how you prepare. Prepare. Like coach ya Egypt.
Yeah.
We simple the horo osameka le bomang. We simple the weak point tsa rona le the strength tsa rona. Wa itse re wa go tshwanela re tlhabe ko kae a re se ko kae. Ka jalo Premier Soccer League is one of the best league. That is why most of the league players are on right now. They talk Premier Soccer League.
And they come from a special team.
Just to add on to that, and this goes back to the thing of the importance of teams playing in the Champions League.
Yes.
When you are now sitting with the Egyptian team on the other side, El Shenawi, he's considered many goals against some players here. So when you look at all those things, it's players that know. You look at Mohau, Ukila Mutela, Ko Cairo Stadium, really. So when you look at all those things, you've got players who are not necessarily going into this in fear.
Yes.
They go, no. These are guys that we've played against. These are guys that we've dominated before at our shows. Yeah. So therefore, it means that you're able to. And it becomes very, very important to say, this is why, for me, I like it when Pirates, Sundowns, Kaizer Chiefs are in the Confed Cups and the Champions League, because this is the experience that you need. This is the experience that you need to be able to say, ref. So when they touch more now, you blow.
Just because Mo Salah, it's so fela go to Liverpool.
Liverpool experience is not helping.
Yeah. But it's Arbonne the comment it's where can I watch the match live? Somewhere you watch it here. You watch it here. It's live here. You watch it here. You don't go anywhere. You watch it here, and you enjoy it. Natila, you must enjoy it with us here. All right. So that's it. While you check the comments, so from Cohen. You look at how Bafana have started the game so far. None of the teams look threatening, and so far no team has come close to scoring a goal. Yeah, that one chance Egypt, but no one touched it. As it seems, game draw.
No. Duro santse le khakala fa. Re na le goal ko pension. Yeah.
It's
Mwana sisi. Dlala Khobzeni.
Mara, that ball is not out.
Dlala Khobzeni utlo dlala today, because remember first game, opening game ya rona ya group. Re dlala ka di small touches, re kena mo boxing ka tsona. Even now re simula jalo, ne? But now the last 45 coach introduce your option B, ne? King option B how? Now let's play the long balls, because now you've got Mahopa in the box. Something sitlehotso re na le goal go benching mo go dlala Khobzeni.
What's about ring social media pratsepo tampos ba coach wa Pirates up Tesla mo wa di wila phone na ko ile re dlala le yango a kopa bua le Hugo Bruce mo jetsa re kopu kenya tshepang morema kena change game when o reng ka tawe.
No, he didn't have to make a call. Barusha Bile flight from stadium because he was there. He's still there. So, you know, about dlala pole chapa flight that flight because it's about it's coach. But the one thing that I'm liking is the fact that we are not necessarily being dominated by the Egyptians. It's not as if they are overpowering us. It's not as if they are playing better than us. You look at the way that we are playing. Yes, we could be more deadly in terms of going forward. But the one thing that I'm liking, and it shows the way that Ronwen is an extra player. When you are under pressure, you release the pressure by passing to Ronwen, and you are able to then allow other runners to be able to be there and be able to go. And there's not a lot of supply to Salah and Mamouche up front. Yeah. And that's what you want as the opposition. If they don't have the ball, they can't hurt you.
Yeah.
But cover defense is going to be a very important thing to the imposer. Because if you lala against players with quick legs, it's Egypt, especially that front three. You need cover. Look, Mudiba. Yes, but you need that cover. You need that someone. Or if I beat Mbogas, there's someone who can come ball free.
I declare Egypt that there for you.
No. But they're used to diving. They think this is you remember in the Champions League, they're always very good at diving. So now it's Chief, this is continental stuff. You must be tough, eh? In the words of Mbogas, clean and we don't have time for the soft one.
You remember Hugo Bruce took to the media last time, spoke about Mbogazi arriving late on camp, and then of course he said a few things that didn't sit well with a lot of South Africans. And then he mentioned something quite important, or maybe if Mbogazi handbrake unori full clutch wa gata le furanya mara koloi ntse iduma well let's gore one mistake o kgona re so maybe Hugo Bruce is saying that if maybe Bafana na emi for AFCON and look at how he performed in the first game, maybe bigger and better clubs would have knocked. Do you think maybe Basatlo Kokota Babang, or because Saliko Chicago Fire battle him until 6 years fell?
Ababa Aretselemula had seen the promise. Whatever ailem fanufa, you just take in chow and go. Because you'll never know what lights are in this African Cup of Tournament, African nations. But it's important right now, grab and go.
But Pratsepo, just to add on to what you are saying, I know we all say, hey, could have, should have, ne? But the one thing that's still there, whoever is to come, would they have met Pirates' evaluation of Mbogas? Because Chicago Fire did not exactly dish out cents. They dished out proper money.
Yeah.
So when you then look at that, hey, Fagis Party boy, so
Afela.
pinda boy.
I'm guessing yes.
Mara, there was nothing there.
Oh.
But did this guy get player defender of the season?
Kuatsa.
CSBC. The team at Lanko. The best defender.
So for me, it's those things that you say. He is a player that is used to international football. It's not a player that you are saying the stage is gonna get to him. You must bully these guys and show them that
South Africa,
this is what we do, and that's what you need. Can we please defend set pieces better this week?
Yeah, no, set piece, defend set piece. Mara, it's a thing, Pratsepo. If you look at it, even Orlando Pirates, usually when you look at the league, ba consider Khahulu kari set piece.
Yeah.
Mamelodi Sundowns, Babaja kari set piece. Kaizer Chiefs, it's usually set pieces. What does this mean? Kari central defenders, Darun?
No. Honality team it's specializing to take free kicks. Honality specializing to defend dead balls. So it's a combination. It's a fight between Kemang o di tsayang sentle ba di nosa, Kemang o kgonang go di sireletsa. So like Ocho, most of the time that comes on top ke ba ba di tsayang ba di tshameka to the box, ba di nosa in most cases. But Khapaya ha wa tshwanela go nusiwa if you play the ball in the box. Khapaya wa tshwanela go nusiwa because you made a man marking in the box. Ha wa tshwanela go nusiwa ka situation o tshwana leo because you man to man, more whatever, more boxing. But if ele a special brilliance, ele ya go ya straight Copa League.
Yeah,
yes.
Talent
Mare ya 50-50. Ha wa tshwanela go nusiwa mo. Yeah, 50-50. I also know because you know we practice and daily.
You see why we always want to sit with legends. They school you. Bakufundisa ibhola uthena masibheka sifuna amagoli phela sibheka.
Yabona lama Rodman nama grey hair.
Lama Rodman nama grey hair. Do you agree with Rodman nama grey hair?
Look, I think Bratepo spoke a mouthful because the way that you play, it's very important. How you defend the set play. How you defend the set play is very important. Don't run to your goals. Oh.
That was close.
Egyptians are going to complain about anything. Hey, they gave him a yellow card. What more do you want? Do you want a red card?
But also, Tampoza, now my issue here is that really more with a defending mindset. Look at what's happening now.
Because see, the thing about defensive players, it means that you are very deep in terms of
what to take one for the team.
No, that's what happened. He took one for the team.
Took one for the team. Oh,
that's his primary job.
Tebo.
Hey, Maramnali VAR, they can still review this.
It's a red, ne?
Because you look at his stats, he's leading.
So that's why
but he went with the laces on Ayaka.
No, Mara, I think what's important, Bratepo, that we have to find out is that what are the rules of VAR for the competition? Because remember, terms of reference, going England and in South in this competition are not the same.
This VAR this season. This tournament.
Now and again, it
review after 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I mean, I was doing game here, Bafana Angola. I celebrated the goal. I rapped. I sing. I did everything about Moremi. How? How could go Pomola? Bolokili,
say goal kick.
Goal kick. I see on a fella. I think
so. You're busy celebrating as if the goal is from Bloemfontein. It's things of beauty and can't no.
No, nakuntsepa mo tournamenteng. Itla late joke. Ipotso quite sala. Itla late.
This is a set piece.
There we go. We have another set piece to defend. And Tampoza. This is not our
If I'm hopeful.
But
hey, number 22. I too. Ashapade late Senzo. The same sport.
I think the one thing that must happen is Mo must take it because Mo is not very good at taking them, and he may use his seniority.
And I'm the one that plays for the biggest team, and I'm the best player.
Mamouche can argue that because Mamouche at City is not exactly a walkover.
I never am sharpile
Hey.
Williams. Ay.
Yay!
I never am sharpile Williams.
Hey.
Yo, I never am sharp. Nasayibona bon. Nasayibona straight. Pega. I never am sharpile.
Oh.
And then I told Chebel lights and moon.
Yeah, the way diving, the way Sakileng got them bolo Mutoa mono izora hadi khweletse. Yo,
Pratsepo, how we Chebile game so far? What is Bafana Bafana doing wrong? Are also creating a single chance? I don't even think we have a single shot at goal. What are we not doing?
I think so far it's about dlala, especially on the center line. More tshwanetse ngo kenye more thing. Like I get it here. You santolo mo gear 1, gear 2, gear 3. Yan here 4, 5, 6. Ke mo tshwanetse ngo ke tseteng. Wa bona? I tsere nele da ding. Like what's I saying hanting poka M2. What's I saying ka that combination play ha re fetsa o tlola Santa. That quick 1-2 ya Bafana. What happened ka yona?
Look, but that requires you to have a number 10 that fully
Yes.
is able to do that. But the ones that we've got are so deep in terms of defending, their primary responsibility to them is defend and deny them the ball. Yet they're the ones that are making the mistakes. So if they're making the mistakes and conceding set plays, you are now sitting whereby you're going, we must, because then Apollos can use his space, then Moremi can use his space, but we are not finding those spaces.
And they're not getting the supply.
They're not getting the supply. So nobody's giving them the ball to be able to say, let's play. But what you've got to be able to do is push up, because the deeper you defend, it means that when you have the ball, you have a lot of things to do.
So Arnambul.
Arnambule. I get Rautla Rachor, Udalaka Flattery, because talent and batas, Pepelos Toleli, Tebohomukena, Badalan 2-1. We have a comment here from the Lore Hunter. We are losing out in the midfield, and I agree, Len. Egypt is dominating AFCON midfield, and now that they are dominating AFCON midfield, it's forcing Mbogazi or Ngezana to push and try to add numbers more, which then creates a hole. And we said it that Obrimu Diba must keep pushing up. Mara at this point, Transa defend Elena because midfield Arona Hairi Larisi. How do we make the change more?
Nagichile mtu. Nagichile gere. Utlaudala against Egypt. Already we are draw. So it tells you
line up, yes.
It's the thinking.
And you think Zimbabwe is going to be a walk in the park?
It won't.
See, the thing
qualifier.
The thing is, Bratsepo do is that the team plays according to how the coach sets it up. So what you wanted to be able to do was to be able to say, the coach show a bit of arrogance. And that's what led to, if you look at Pirates, if you look at Sundowns, what they've done, and Stellies in terms of the continent in the last, they've got the arrogance and the belief that we're moving forward. Hugo Bruce has said he's given the Egyptians too much respect.
And if he keeps this up, Batlom Sharpa Batuba, it's a clinical really Egypt, and they're not Batuba creative. At this point,
No, let's refresh. He's got creative people. He hasn't put them on.
Yeah, Bago benching. Rekenya Mang to resolve this situation.
Look, for me, but looking at the way the game is playing, you need somebody who's going to play the ball with a bit of arrogance, and Mbule is that one.
Yeah.
Because remember, Mbule has got that, call it that aura about him, that arrogance about him, or no, Skawara. Or more doesn't matter.
Bona, Mbule keep that player airing, ball. Even if you
Yeah.
Because because or relax, play the ball.
Yeah. So far, we are not playing the ball. Bonafel. We can't even make 5 touches. Because
talent was supposed. But the thing is, instinctively, players do what they know. Talent is not the type of player that is looking to turning around when he's got the ball, exploit the spaces. It's just not part of his game. Hey, man.
Yeah, no. Hey, Bafet, if you've just joined us, Spegalele Bafana Bafana Live, we're in studio with the legends. Amara, so far, I'm not impressed. Bafana Bafana don't look promising. So far, they're a bit shaky. We're struggling to make even 5 touches. Abanye Pegabo Lyle Foster Batrepi Polo Balisa to the opposition. I don't know what's happening. And Hugo Bruce decided to not start with a creative player. We have Rilem Fuking on the bench. We have Sipombule on the bench. And knowing Hugo Bruce, knowing Hugo Bruce, and then what is he gonna do? But Tusi Obas don't play at the same time Kuma Melody Sundowns for a reason. But defender. Why are we so afraid of Egypt? Or maybe Kichwago.
I think Batusi Hatsena, and then we say one of Moho Teboho o khathetse o introduce the same player, so o ka se kenye bathusi and then no bonna le for sithole talent le mang le Mokwena. So one of them tshwanetse a tswe a bulele bathusi. A good player bathusi of us, but more so far I think re tlhoka someone who tlo reng a re tshwareng re passing re kenye mo bone.
Re tubule re made.
Like re kena mo bone tjo molo o tlhoka fela nika wa bona mo boletse bye like
Mbogazi.
I told you about this thing.
no e pass una le yone
like
Oh, ngitheni? Zangithi
I know
he's
Mbogazi.
got a game.
Nah,
But the
he's
thing
something
we,
else.
as South Africans, what we've done, we've looked at his strength more than anything else. We've not looked at the fact that he's got a range to pass, he's got a range to defend, and beyond just the strength. And he's got a shot. I think they ordered new posts there at Morocco and Marrakesh after the last one. Yeah.
For example, do you think maybe Mbogazi at some point needs to move up and play as a number 6 as opposed to a centre back? Because like only that thing, if people are not playing here, now he takes it upon himself. He takes the shots, waits at the pass. Now I think he's more of a central defender. I mean central midfield than a defender.
No, mo ke tla dumalana le wena re go jwetsa something. Rivaldo Kotsi. Rivaldo Kotsi ha na tswa ko kwa ya Cape Town ya go Sundowns. Rivaldo was a central defender.
Yeah.
And then you need that special eye.
Yeah.
That's someone who ring. No man, motho na di pass tse dintsweng but they just wasted because o di pass ale ko morao.
Yeah.
So are mo atimetseng fale. What happened? Rivaldo kapatule fela ke di injury, but fair top player.
Yeah.
Mabon? Just like o fetsa o tjo. Mbogazi le nna as a coach na letsa tsile ke tlo reng boy today center and what's about moetsa ha dlala center o re tsale bande boy
Yeah, Metsa captain.
yeah mpho
But now I think, gentlemen, while I hear he could be able to be good from there, I think you need, because a modern defender.
Nah, he get cool.
Oh.
Nice try.
But for me, it's you need a defender nowadays in modern game that's able to be smart. That's able, because a lot of defenders start the play in terms of what they do, in terms of the way that they distribute the ball. Because when you look at the likes of Virgil van Dijk, the elegant defenders. If you look at Pirates at the peak of his career, you look at Oli Sanda. He's able to read the game, where to take the game. When you look at Sundowns, you've had defenders that have had how do you play from the back and are able to. That for me, he's in a perfect spot in terms of moving.
How is nening go boxing? How is nening
Including the very same Mudiba. So that's important to be able to keep that going.
Pratsepo, Hugo Bruce Wavaya is Khale. So this is his last AFCON as a coach, not just as Bafana Bafana coach. How important is it for him to win this one?
I think Len Waiti and Ntate Hugo. Why it's Len Oring? Such an thing as Sire fela ke gore winela this one to take this one, Africa Cup of Nations. And then Rego World Cup. At least
Knockout stages.
Last 8.
Last 8?
Yeah.
But that's a big ask. Last 8?
Last 8.
World Cup?
Yeah.
Hey.
You can't conquer Africa and then Africa go to the big the world stage or without have compete. But not the only thing I get on guy and I no. But to Batubano Barakaba, the team it's no take off fair to the match pound for pound. Depending more coaching now or a better or cananga.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mara today,
the most important thing is root the player how to play without the ball. It's very important. It's very important.
What does this one mean for Hugo Bruce?
Look, I think for Hugo, I always say every coach wants to go out at the top and make sure that they exit as at the top, because he said he's retiring after this. So he would want to leave the Continental showpiece with a gold medal again, because we've seen him do it with Cameroon. So he knows what it takes to be able to win. You go to the World Cup, get us to the quarterfinals, anything can happen from there. Yeah. Because there's the lack of, sometimes you got to look at who your opposition is, and that the draw may favor you, or the competition may actually favor you in terms of doing that, because there's a lot of countries, I'd also like to play maybe Norway, or, if Norway makes it. So all those options are still there. One needs to be able to say, what is it that we can do to be able to influence that?
What's about Pratsepo as I'm watching the game so far, ne? The only player ke bonang mo so far o tshwara bola itse dilo tse right ke Ozuna Police. He's the only one o kgonang go tshwara a ke bona a 10. If there's no one to play wa kgona go tlhisetsa morao a dladisana le khudisa motao. What do you think of Mfano and his greatness?
No, I think today the responsibility that penetration pass by Filene. Most of the passes aditswa ko ya Tebogo le Mbatha. Hadi wela ko yena. Unta that pass. No, I think the future is bright ahead of the boy. I think the future is very bright ahead of him. It's just a matter of time. I mean, so far since what kind of a player go stop in Pirates? Anytime, why it's like last time I said it. There's a player. I mean, there's a goal. A police.
Yeah.
Even today, Mulibitunle a police. There's a goal.
But isn't he better playing from the left?
Which I prefer left players play to go right players did go.
So you're for the cut in, brother.
Yes.
So
Now I prefer it that way.
I guess the tactics tsa go baka. Tamposa. Ozuna Police, am I stretching it Akiri? Am I stretching it Akiri? He's the best player in the country right now.
At the moment, if the season was to end, Police would be player of the season. Hands down, the one that probably catches him and gives him a hard time is the Injantin Duli, from the way I see it. But now he's got to be able to say, can he carry that form to a bigger stage? Can he be able to make sure that carries to making sure that we win something? Because this is a stage that you wanna test yourself.
Yeah.
We say the PSL is a very good league and it's a big league. Let's test ourselves and see. Let's test ourselves and be able to see what is it that you do. Because on this continental experience, it's not as if there's anything that we have not seen. There is nobody that somebody has either set foot at Loftus or Orlando or Stellies to be able to play.
Yeah.
So it's not new players. These Al Ahly players that are here in the Egyptian team have come to South Africa and have received warm hands, very warm hands. So it's not as if it's anything new. What we've got to do, for me and the way that I feel, is the fact that I don't think we play with enough confidence in our forwards in terms of trying to say, this is us moving forward. We've given the Egyptians too much respect and been too defensive.
Yes.
I mean, so far, do nanga so blele gore re batla go kora re tswa go kae. Because games out on to bonse the intention. Sorry, okay, I'm going to play with the wings. When we play with the wings, okay, sharp. Can introduce among Moremi, introduce our police.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the speed and crosses in the box. One first time.
Yeah.
So if you play Majita Bay 3 by low, Kaufela Boniki, the central midfielders, strength Saboniki, your mark.
Yeah.
Balitri. So Sorasering, global problem going forward. Are trying to rally the ball back.
I think another thing that we need to say, because I see a lot of the comments, people want us to show the game. I don't think Omni has enough money to buy broadcasting rights.
Yeah, but if you want to watch the game, maybe donate. Maybe each one la pena us land live from the 102,000. Wonkumunda donate 1,000. Maybe we will say broadcast a live game. But also the game is live on SAPC and it's live on SuperSport. If you want to watch it live, maybe if I'm on TV, I'm fun. Download the app.
So if you've got SuperSport, Yabo Pratep.
Yeah.
How that lightning? You are not make sure because it's digital. Mara, if you want to watch it without those problems, you can watch it on analog ko SABC. Bara ko SABC utla
thola. Baba SuperSport ke one fela utla thola game yo go yo.
No, mara
na ga sheba.
No, Pratep, bara ko SABC utla kry Brazil mapen. Utla re Mr. Click Bang. Bara ko SuperSport utla kry bo Pratep, utla kry baba mthetwa da, utla kry Reggie Mapensel. Aga banal the option.
Na tseba SuperSport fela ke tseba batho ba buang ka bone ba.
Gents, let's be honest. Ayekindaba ya ka Mo Salah. So far, like Mo Salah, mfano fedile Mo Salah se go setse hype fela. He hasn't been threatening at all. He hasn't had like
Namduka ukhuza grand. Ka game ya Zimbabwe. Ka ufela nbatsho so. This is a striker so tshwanetse go se make. This is a striker.
Marabona re ba dominate ka ball position.
This is a striker so tshwanetse go se make 90 minutes baba. O re fela ke mo makile after referee as maoletsa phala. It's the same thing entsweng ke Sifiso Hlanti 100 re ba shapa 1-0.
Yeah.
Ke the same thing e tshwanetseng today etsala. O ska re mo makile ka half time 45 minutes and then o santse o setse 40. O bo re mo makile ka 8 santse o setse 20. O bo re mo makile ka 90.
O setse that injury.
No, so Momakile fella when the game has ended because he just needs a moment.
It elena o latelang a re hai imtshepana a re change jersey ja o makile.
Opa waraba noni mo. Hello Noni, welcome to the live. The score is still 0-0. The game it's 37 minutes into the game, and if you've just joined us, welcome Mara. Yeah, no. It's not looking promising. It's not looking promising. As it seems Okari game etlo enda e goalless draw. Tampoza, do you agree?
Look at the way they're playing. Then the bench is you've picked 23 players plus, right? Then you need to show us why is it that you picked the players that you picked. You can't just have players that are there to... For me, where are we losing it? We are defending too deep. Because instinctively, what does Talent do when he doesn't have the ball? He goes deep to defend. Instinctively, what does Ayer do when he doesn't have the ball? He goes too deep to defend. Same as Tebza. Which means the gap between Lyle Foster, Moremi, and Apollos is very big. So it means there's a lot to do when we have the ball. But we need somebody who can fit in just in front of Tebogo to be able to say, when Tebogo turns with the ball, when Mbata turns with the ball, or Yaya turns, who does he give it to? Because Moremi will run wide, Apollos will run wide. So then Lyle needs to come in closer, but he's not coming closer. He's not known for shielding the ball and holding the ball, waiting for support. So those are the things that you say. Is Hugo hoping on a long ball counter and be able to say they will outsprint whoever? Unless he wants a Roberto type goal that Pirates got.
Mpoza, Lyle is not your striker assist Leotabo hang the whole day. Come on. Go. Stay in the box and then find someone who partner and okay sharp. Utlaus Hole. I want. Striker say so stable or mono muka or away by Afanofa Hasha net.
Zanakahar.
I want.
I think Tampoza, it's fair to say that now you need a striker like Evidence Mahopa ko gaming so. Evidence Mahopa important sa kaya wetsang o gona go stretch defense. O gona go ga defense and aba goga so o bula space for Moremi or either Apollos a gona go cut in and take that shot. Because also another thing that I like Evidence Mahopa, he's good on the ball. Evidence Mahopa, even though sometimes on a lot trap we put no marai trapping LA to a guy marena wa gono tla disabatu. Tampoza maybe second African Mahopa no ringata.
But it still be a gap too far. Because then when we have the ball, is Evidence known for holding the ball?
Who's coming to support?
Our problem's in the middle. And once you can sort out the middle, then you will be standing in a place whereby you're able to say, then they're getting closer to the ball. Because Bata's too deep, Tebza's too deep, Yaya's too deep, and the others are wingers. So you need somebody who's going to be able to be in that 10 role. Because now we're playing without a 10. We're playing with a 6.
And the 8.
In fact, 3 6s.
Mfetu gaming ya tshwanale. Obona no hare ya go breaking.
Yeah.
No ke mo captain Atlantic. Ne? Ke mo captain Atlantic. Like captain ina le that license. Na le that right go coach.
So they can they're checking for a penalty.
For Rona.
Against us.
For that hand.
Against us. Wabana this thing ya go wabana But this is concerning. Why Riaku gaming so re go defend?
Oh.
I wouldn't mind having this formation against Zimbabwe instead. So Maramo nitlamele guns blazing Motamposa.
So Mudau had a 50-50 ball with Mo Salah. And Mudau played with his hands and touched Mo Salah. And now they're checking for a possible penalties.
Yeah, Maruchilo Pratsepar VAR this season is swag yo. I swag VAR. Is it a penalty?
Look, it shouldn't be, but it's you going a penalty for that.
After how many minutes?
It's
game in batla bongile Tom serious. I game karne batla bongile Tom never. Hi, Bafetu. If you've just joined us, we are watching the Bafana Bafana versus Egypt game live here in studio. I have Bratsepo, I have Tampoza. We are all worried right now because apparently Kuriso Mudau wins something and this could be a possible penalty for Egypt, which is concerning. We haven't created any chances. We haven't taken a single shot at goal. Let alone Nabatinje off target, on target, a single shot at goal. We haven't taken a single shot. If these guys score this penalty, my worry is, are we going to come back? Sizobuya na.
For that,
are we gonna come back? Sizobuya na. Hugo Bruce magai pension second half. Scala Gutenz isn't right. We wanna see creative players. Sipumbuli has to come on. Tsepang Muremi played well last game against Angola, but unfortunately today it's just not his day. Maybe second half Sanseba Monselena put on a wing that can take players on, a wing that wants the ball, a wing that wants to be on the ball. Arabatlin to 2 minutes out sola ball shapa big pass to Obru Mudiba. Soga.
The way you born in the first time and you born
no, look, for me, it's a, and for me, funny enough, as a Sundown supporter, Mudawen's hands, we've said he must be careful, but it's not worthy of a penalty.
Sticking with Mudau.
And he may give it a penalty, yeah?
I don't know. I just hope it's not a penalty, hey? Because if it's a penalty, I don't even... Mararonun did wonders last time. I musala ba murata shem yo
Mudau knows. It's not as if it's the first time this has happened.
How yellow card for Ing? No, go faster because of Kupisana ref arguing with the ref.
Yeah, because ref gave a decision that it requires that.
Yellow card happened for Kuriso Mudau, but that wasn't intentional.
No. But when Mudau does this, but when you look at it, you get. It's too soft to be a penalty.
This is too soft to be a penalty. Hey, Mosala lena wate. Yo. They
and
that time, Mosala.
And that time, it's a penalty.
Penalty.
No. In the box, when you use hands, you are penalized.
No, Mara, look at Ron. Look at Salah's first. His hand was there first. What happened? Because if he dives and the ref doesn't give it and then he scores, it will be like what?
And also sometimes you use your hands to protect yourself as a defender.
But let him ball in still
50-50 ball.
So Dampoza, clearly this. But
no, refs, you cheating. You see, these are things that refs are cheating us.
I want VAR,
with VAR.
I want VAR. Na blame amount on Sautanalits.
VAR swag.
I blame amount to Sautanalits. And the way, bonali the way slow mo sa temba zalanga thing. Bonus slow mo sa thing. That is working. Vele ke penalty because slow mo se ba zla dilensi. So once a fella, let's all am da uhali ya da ko sfatle.
Buffett, comment section. Let us know what you guys think. Was that a penalty or was it not a penalty?
Look, for me, it's not a penalty, but. The man being Mo Salah, that's what has happened. I'm hoping that Ronwen can save.
Ronwen.
Mo Salah shayela ko lefting.
Yes. Mulisa ting vumelana na penalty before half time kanjani?
Lidi number za Ronwen ke molelo. Remfethu go to the left.
Yeah, but if I am Mo Salah wateng, I get they want him to score. Sansa be play after tournament phela ke kinto ba batlang. Or athole golden boot. Ronwen come asipo chain na tlo tshwara. Just saying.
Has Sipo been in this level?
Saying.
Has he been at this level?
Well, like you're not giving him a chance. Give him a chance to be at this level, and you can see what he's capable of.
He has saved at this level.
Nah, he has. I agree. He has.
Come on, Ronwen.
Abamushapi Leo. Abamushapi. Aibona at all. 1 Egypt courtesy of a penalty scored by Mo Salah. Bafana Bafana 0. Yeah, no. 2 minutes before halftime, Hugo Bruce needs to sit down with these guys and implement changes because we haven't taken a single shot at goal. Bafana Bafana are not even good on the ball. Maspeti ball, it's as if our players, it's shaky. They're panicking. About talent them, but one of our favorite players. I don't know what's happening. There we go, Noni. There we go. Dampoza. But now, Laz, totally agree with you that Sipo chain Begazo Ibamba. Sipo chain would have stopped.
See, now, you see, this is the problem about South Africans. We are now starting to say Pirates players.
No, it's not about Pirates Center.
Has Sipo chain played in the AFCON? No. Did Ronwen not save us in the penalties? Save 5 penalties.
Yeah, he did. Mara, we are just
okay, so can Sipo Chain get more minutes before you are able to say he can do this?
Moving chance.
Somebody is better than him. Can he wait? Can he sit on the bench?
Yeah.
Okay, then you must sit
Luna,
on
man,
the
I
bench.
don't think you guys understand where we're coming from.
No.
Noni, angicela siba explain it's not that
Okay,
we are hating on
okay.
Ronwen
No,
Williams. We are
sorry.
just saying.
No, let me ask you. Has Ronwen never saved a penalty?
No, he has, and he saved important penalties.
Oh,
Koyo
okay,
na AFCON.
so with that, one is able to say we have seen him save penalties. So it's not as if what Sipo's gonna do hasn't been done by
Referee
Ronwen.
kwa go kae Majida.
I get say loro kwa kuka referee. Mara all I know is that into ya VAR, this VAR isinya bolo la rona. And Tampoza, ke batlo bua ka Tebogo Mokoena nyana today. He last game he didn't have his best games. Literally so far he hasn't been his best, and he's been.
Oh, red card! Oh, lovely.
Hey,
Red card.
Hey, finally, ref abar support
for a change, VAR.
No, abar support
But I take
for
everything
change.
bad you said about VAR.
What's it about?
No, it's not a VAR. It's a VAR.
It's a ref.
But we're not looking down on anyone.
No.
No.
Sipo has no proven track record in AFCON, whereas Ronwen has.
Yeah, but how is he going to have a
you-
proven track record in AFCON if you're not giving him a chance to play in AFCON?
You are not good enough.
blood
There's
is
somebody
boiling on
better
the
than you.
side.
There's somebody better than you. There's somebody better than you and has got a proven track record. Unless you want to go by clubs.
For example, obana dia boya no go ground ngo ka re di coach di batlo tlapana mo le coach wa Egypt wa lwana o kwatile uri a dumelane le ntwe eo.
O tla ba strong.
O tla ba strong. A ke re ba tsotse penalty mara ba fetse at least it's better, and also we become more dangerous. If vele this red card stands, we become more dangerous. Second half Hugo Bruce unsa Moremi o kenya rile on the left a kenya Mbulo bona.
Hey, Mo, stop complaining. You got a penalty for doing jack all. Oh. Because
No,
you see, the Egyptians' problem, and this is what North Africans do. They always want this decision to go.
You know why? It's slap.
Yeah.
Ore mi le.
Nomragile yo.
Mo shapile ka those
We fitile na that
stats.
happen.
And the thing is, like, it's not a red card. It's not a straight red. It's a yellow card offense,
So
but
it's
it's
a second
it's a second yellow.
Which means Mokoena Lena must be careful because Lena is on a yellow card.
Yes. Because the Egyptians are going to be diving everywhere.
Mara Tampoza kupa butsisa kanti, why do these like African teams like playing Egypt? Bafetso tola red card. I believe that's what you're saying. It's tsona sa kapela ki si diluted ki se sa modropong. You look at Tebogo Mokoena so far, ne? Is there a possibility, Tampoza, that Bakanta and Tebogo Mokoena put in Sipumbule and then Yaya Limbata badala balitu? He's already on the
No, he should. I mean, now it boils down to the tactics of the coach. It's the coaches and the technical team. You've now got one less man. Do you now, and you need a goal? How about being the one that is now advancing attacks and being able to say, let's get into the final third? You can be able to say, is Tebogo Mokoena at risk? If that is the case, then you remove him. Or you can be able to say, is Yaya giving us a lot? If not, how do you then make sure that you're able to do that?
TH baragile Tebogo Mokoena, an Egyptian player, mshapile bathi ngezulu bathi mshange sicathulo mshapile ka bathu umshapila wela kwa bathu tse red card. Half time the Egyptians lead by a goal to nil courtesy of a penalty scored by Mo Salah. Pelo ya ka ibhloko Hugo Bruce, I think we are defending more than attacking more, and it's really sad and it's really concerning.
And we've got more possession than Egypt, but that possession is in the wrong half. You've got Mbogazi, you've got Modau, and you've got Modiba, who have the most touches on the ball and run.
Yes.
You're not having possession in the key decisions. But when you've watched Modau do this is not the first time Modau does this. It's something that he's always done, and it's always been spoken about to say he needs to change that.
First. We have a comment here from Neil Johnson. What a first half finish. Damn, I agree with you. What a first half finish. All we had to do was make sure that we end the first half 0-0, and then second half put in our attackers and make sure that we score. But I believe in Bafana Bafana. If anything, Bafana Bafana knows how to score goals. Bafana Bafana is going to score another one. If you've just joined us, it's the Omni Audio Africa Watch Along coming to you live from Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Bafetu, join the conversation. Let us know what you think of this first half. Was that a penalty? Number 1. Is Hugo Bruce making a mistake by not playing a number 10? Should really Omfuking come on? Start that conversation as closely as Kulumene. The lines are open. You can join us if you want to join us. Dampoza, Pratsepo, I'm going to leave this one to you for now because this man with the grey hair here, Arobatla Mate. So I batla kulege. Akina medical aid in. Akina insurance. Ya Mrs. Petlel.
You know, senior citizens, maybe kids wiki, you know. No, Bratapo, the way I'm looking at it and the way that I'm seeing it, I genuinely think now Hugo Bruce has got to be more attacking. The tactics have got to change. You've got one less player from the Egyptian side, and then you've got Mo Salah, who's also not defensively minded. So which gives you a bit more space. Do we bring on a Sipombule? Do we bring on a Really? Or do we bring on a Mohau?
We go for Kiel Brayag. I mean, I'm supposed to creative players. Really? I'm still saying those young boys,
they're naive enough to be able to. They're not going to be pressured by the occasion.
Baba, Shadri Campbell, I'm still saying Muki and that. Okay, sharp, tried and tested. Really? Like before, felt like Raukal, really, or one of the three. Almost anything. Really? One? Muremi? Urman? Mbule? So udlala di penetration to passes.
Yeah.
Arsa dlala di wing. Agree option and tender. So now let's try to play those balls. Go ball. Rebona raba khona umagana. Arba itse di phoso. So that they told those free kicks in front of the box.
Yeah. And you need those type of players who want to be, because if you go for a 50-50 ball, and he keeps running. He keeps running. But it takes a certain mindset, a mindset of an attacking player who will then be able to say, this is what I'm doing.
So, important important last 45 minutes. It's very important. One Egypt, nil Bafana. So Grootman, three defensive midfield.
And you put in an extra midfielder.
So where it's to win the match. Not to come to where it's because change our let's go and get a goal.
What I would do from my side is to have the following setup. Play three at the back, bring Mudiba to the middle.
Done.
Because he's able to play in the middle.
Yes.
And then you then say take out one of the three defensive midfielders and then put in either a Relombul.
Yes.
Because Mudiba can be able to play in the channel. So you say three at the back, Mudiba joins in the middle, guys, and then in the middle you then remove what's his name? You then remove either Yaya or Tebza, because he's already on a yellow and it's a very physical. You know that the Egyptians are gonna be diving. So I would remove Tebza and add in an attacking player.
Are you keeping Forstler happy for Nakwana or now Refela Mahopa? Go. Now boys, let's play them straight to Kodimu, or let's play straight to Mahopa now, because we've got more to attack and Kifetsa Olera Kering. Now Hariago deciding. Let's go Leban to go boxing and they play those back balls.
I would keep Frosler for another 10 minutes.
No, 10 in Yan. Move 20
minutes.
Yeah, move 20.
So that you can, because by the time you have these substitutions that come in the 70th minute, it's fresher legs, it's fresh ideas, and one can be able to move forward with that.
Go the comments, Manaka.
Sure.
Yeah,
to everyone that's just joined us, we are live on all our other platforms. We're live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube, we're live here on TikTok. We get to read your comments, we get to engage with you. I have Pratsepo and I have Dampoza. All right, the first comment that Nalionamon Arekosa Shinobi. Kosa Shinobi. The pen is arguable, but you can't fault the ref. The hand was just so high.
Don't leave any decisions to the ref, because they can go for you or against you. Play the game and leave no decisions to the ref, because once you do that, you leave a decision to the ref, it's now out of your hands. Because that was that is a very, very soft penalty, because Mo is not even winning the ball at that time. You are ahead of him.
I know, what a silly mistake, Buffett. You will my mistake as coach style, but let's hope Hugo Bruce second half he'll come with a much better team and a much more energized Bafana Bafana that can score goals. We have another comment here from Katu. Pratsepo, Katu are put mbule. Arate mbule man. No batla mbule di man.
Like the way simulating game already we play for a draw or a loss.
Ne?
The way simulating game we are simula game ka go ya win. But nabila ka tsoga ba fete because ha re kala fanofa ke le boleletse gore why o kena go gaming ka mentality ya gore I want a draw.
Yeah.
Why?
We lost this game before we even went to the game.
Baba coaches di tla bolella gore matches o di win go dressing room. Ha o tswa ka dressing room already o tsore mentality wa win. So already nja mentality ke draw.
Yeah.
Already.
We have another comment here coming from Mr. W. We see you, Mr. W. Our players are used to play without VAR. We need to be careful. They must keep their cool. Hey, la tuma. Hey, la tuma. But so basically, Tik Tok ki prophet afetsa di glodi tsa la the way. Li a game itlo fela ile 1-1 utlo bona. Prophet ki chilo last time ka 2-1 ka cho.
Yeah, you did say.
And then it happened. So we have a comment here Pratsepo Tampoza from Mr. W. Our players are used to play without I think Nabator playing without VAR. We need to be careful. They must keep their cool. VAR doesn't always favor us as so we have to be careful. I have to agree with this.
Look, I just think just do the basics. Don't leave any decisions to the ref.
Yeah.
Because now you can have that decision whereby you've now left the decision to the ref, and the ref is the one that now has to make the decision to be able to say, what does he say, what does he think? It's a stretched hand, very soft, but I guess it's not breakfast. You can't say soft eggs or whatever the case may be.
We have another comment coming from Novice Rana. Are playing Fukeng now? Who can tell exclamation? But no. No, Hugo Bruce, Kenya Fukeng no.
Yeah, no. I think ke fetsa go tlhalosetsa Mphoza botlhokwa ja ga Mbule le Mofokeng in the game like this. Yeah. Baba, no one goal down udlala against a team e shorter. A ona reason ya gore dule go morago.
Yes.
A ona yone.
They actually keep on about the defender.
O bile point fan of our now flat 3. Mudiba go and join the midfielders. Now play flat 3. Understand?
Yeah.
Yes. No. If comes to the push, let's play volleyball. Are yemele musanteng and throw it back there.
Yeah.
Understand? Because now arna reason na re dule go morago tjo. Ayo like Knicks.
Yeah, no. I'm really worried, Pratsepo.
No.
I'm really worried. I don't know what Hugo Bruce was thinking playing without a number 10. Okay, Nimuatsaba Egypt, and now he's suffering for that. We have another comment coming from Mulisati Ariana. They should put in court.
Look, Moremi and Apolis, as much as they are very good, I don't think they've given us much. Do you see where it starts? What a Mosala. Mosala lena wa mutuar. So oha tu salahai.
Yeah, but ke referee if more ke na mutuaren, let's talk about it pause. If more ke na mutuaren first, or a referee tshwanetse ka ba
I went to the first foul
for the first one.
Yes.
But ya we two to the face. And you must understand mathala di players impose. Mdu players are smart too. Players are
you must remember.
Yeah.
When it's 50-50 ball elemofati.
Yeah.
You must be careful as a defender. Because these boys even if I say ball, I will ba molao. When ana go setulin tshitse go mfatse le mo moyeng la go thekela. We talk sharp a lot. When ana go time ball, it's a penalty.
You must remember, Mo Salah is very smart. That's why he forced Liverpool to give him a contract. He uses his mind because he can play these many games that one has got. Because he's seeing, let me get this one. Because in this game, there's nowhere where you have said that Mo is actually outplaying anybody. Mara, he's now using tactics that are saying, if we can get this on, if we can get this off, and that's what he's done.
The reason why Bafana Egypt Bafetu because already good to Bafana $5,000.
I saw the fine, but I didn't read much into it.
So I think it about tender that presser after the game.
Because it's mandatory then.
Yes.
The pressers before the game.
So
it's
after. So the blood was boiling. I don't know It's about Fela went to the dressing rooms and Azang Babu.
It's mandatory to have that. It's mandatory to have that pressure. So rightfully so.
Okay.
So Pratsepo, when from your side, the substitution would be where?
First, let's get the connector. Lyle, the three on the center. Let's get the connector. Let's get someone who will send the clear message to them. Someone who will pass direct to Lyle, to Muremi, to Apolis. Let's get that person. And then now let's introduce Makopa. Akitsibora area 442 or 352.
352. Nakidumilana 352. Hauna nako ya defend also. Ibile we can score 2 goals. We can score 2 goals.
No, it's highly possible.
Yeah. Rekadi thola di goals tse 2.
Why tall? Mariano utsibe gore bano ba le bone ba tlotla ka mahlalafi because they know ba shorter.
Yeah.
They will be
and it's not easy playing against them.
No, it's not even about they're going to try get somebody sent off. That's why everybody that's on a yellow card needs to be careful how they play. You're going to get somebody going to a 50-50 ball with games.
Especially Mukwena,
Mudau.
What's your mokhotsa Pratsepo? Anali chemical eleng gore ha kena ka mogare ka ona like a tsukotsa like tswekiri. O tlo ba sharp. Kopa ba le di comment tse ding mo. Yeah, we have a comment coming in from the Fine Star. We need better attacking options. A comment happy. We need to retain position. And then Mfukeng's fan put a front three of Pirates.
You see, my thing is, and this is all that get me up. They're South African players. So if they lose, we are saying Pirates lost us.
Yes. That's
no,
what
but we are here.
This is basically what
we are
they're
here
trying to say.
as South Africans. Can we just say let them play as South Africans? Because once we go into clubism, Chief, if we don't do well, then we have every right to say Pirates did that.
I know.
Because you're now finding yourself whereby these are South Africans. They represent South Africa. We can't be, once they wear the South African shirt, then every time a police loses the ball, we must say something. Mudawo, okay, Sundowns, Chief, then call the entire Sundowns team, then they can represent us.
Yeah, no. All right, Tampos.
So we can say Sundowns got us the bronze medal and they did better, then bring them back because they must finish what they started.
Yeah, no, let's see how far.
We should be patriotic and say, allow the boys to be the boys. They are South Africans and all of them represent us equally. And that's where I'll stop it.
Before Thomas second half, I'm just going to read through all the comments. We also have another one coming from the Fine Star. Ignore VAR. Ow. Bari pasta pebeza bo narumfo eto tanko bafo. I think we are salute about the Fine Star. Bafana are being shown up against a quality side, and then we have Kalifang. Evlava, nothing else. Evlala, nothing else. Yeah, tshwantse ba mokeng evidence magopalena ke dumelana le yena, and then the Fine Star wa kena gapa bring Mufukeng, and then team Sokulu Bafetu Ieza game. I don't know what you're saying by that. And then we have Mzansi Untold Stories. Coach must sub all players with cards because ref might send them off easily. I agree. And as you heard from Damposa and Pratsepo, they're saying that second half what Egypt is going to do, they're going to come on mind games. Mind games. Red card, and they desperately want to get one of our players sent off so that we're even. And then Rampisa Arisiandlula, Mfukeng's fan, we have to be on target a lot. So the second half just kicked off. If you've just joined us, welcome to the live. It's Omni Audio Africa. We're live on TikTok, Facebook, and we're also live on YouTube. And then, it's the second 45 Konamanje. We're just trying to see if Hugo Bruce has made any substitutions. But knowing Hugo Bruce is not the kind of man or substitute that early. He can leave it until the 60th minute and then Avela substitute the Konalapo. But Bafana are trailing by a goal to 0 courtesy of a penalty scored by Umo Salah. Bafana have been maintaining position, if you ask me. Boni polo bal pete, but the only disadvantage is that ipolo bal dala guafia. They're not taking the game to Egypt. Egypt so far, but now they're taking the game to Bafana Bafana. So the legends basa pumile kancane basa indaweni yangasese. as they saying as Zulu. Basayenda endaweni yangasese, they're going to release, basayo relax laphayana, basayo tetela but bazobuya. So the game is kick-started, it's the second half. We see the Master Chef is on, Baba. Now it's going to be a game. I learned to be first half yok defender. Angazi ukuthi besicabanga ukuthi senzani. Ozweni. Nice try corner kick. Labantu be Egypt bayathanda ukuphikisana into abayibonayo ukuthi obviously Jesus, it's a corner kick. Yo, ayengeke bafethu. Welcome if you've just joined us. Mara, I don't know if it's just me. Mo Salah yikho into ayenzile so far. Ukorenje le penalty lana mara yikho into akayenzile. Ukorile nje la penalty, but he hasn't done anything and he hasn't been threatening at all. And also, he hasn't been in the right spaces to receive the ball. Yabona ukuthi why bambencha lapha ku Liverpool. Sesiyabona manje. Sipombule is on. If you didn't know, Sipombule just came on for Utalent Mbata. It's game on now. Finally, we have someone creative. Finally, we have someone who has created a chance ongakwazi ukupasa. The score is 1-0. The score is 1-0. Mo Salah ukore a penalty just before halftime. He scored a penalty. Bamupe penalty. Bahambile by a consultant. VAR yabuya yate abafethu nazizinto akwenzakale. So they have a penalty. But so far, I think Bafana manje bazodlala. We needed creativity yakambule. Yeah, mara last game akadlala ngamnandi. So what? You know? And I'm still shocked Tsepang Moremi is still on. I think Tsepang Moremi was also supposed to be substituted. Tsepang Moremi should have been substituted, and then maybe Sifage Urile or Umhaunkota. You can't necessarily substitute Ozwenapolis now because Ozwenapolis is a very important player. Ozwenapolis can just come out of nowhere and score you a beautiful goal. Ongam expectanga ngavela kamoga anyway actually a goal. So Ozwenapolis is important, and I'm very disappointed in Tebogo Mokoena so far. He's playing well with Tebogo Mokoena. He's been having a good game, but the first game he wasn't himself. Now this game he's not himself, and he's on a yellow card now, and it worries me because he's the kind of player that likes tackling Lapan in the middle of the park. So maganga shy tackling eko right, we are in trouble because of a red card. But nina lapo ku YouTube tanko sanbona, nina lapo ku Facebook tanko sanbona. My TikTok people abafethu sinani sanbona. Utampoza beka sayo enzitiye. Yes, sharp boy. Eish. Utampoza, you gonna be happy. Basafti Sipombule is in. Bantitsa talent Mbata bavele barkena mbule. Master Chef, stingy poto el pego. Yeah, stole. But Bona, ever since Mbule had seen it, the team seems to be more energized.
No, you can't. You see, my expectation is very simple. We need to dominate them in the right areas.
Yeah.
You can't allow them to. What would be the point? Hey.
Mara, that's a stat showing challenge. Labo ref la uchilo pransepo VAR is swag. Sipombulo tsen. Bansitse talent Mbata batsenya Sipombule, so we finally have a number 10. And look at him. Again, afela. That arrogance no boka yona Tampoza. Atsabu trap a ball away, he's squashed. He wants to control it still. So I was just saying to the people in Mona, the one player that's worrying me so far, because he's on a yellow card and we know how clumsy he can be sometimes. So I'm worried for a red card and we need him. He's an important player for Bafana Bafana.
Beyond just this game.
Yeah, we need him. So I think if Hugo Bruce was smarter, all he had to do, Mona, was take off Mukwena, leave Mbata, and Yaya to play, and then Kenyambuli. I would have sacrificed Mukwena. And it's also concerning because Yaya Liena himself is on a yellow card. Remember against Angola, it's a yellow card.
Yes.
So Lienanji, anything can happen. All right, it seems the complexion of the game here changed. The tempo of the game, at least Master Chef, utlisa vibe nyana. Maratsepang Muremi still on. Pratsep, kima wabatlo monatsel.
If another 15 minutes, and then got one Mahopa, and another on the same day at 15 minutes gone. Mahopa mfuking.
And then unsa Muremili.
So it depends more Muremili Foster kema appealing Kenya.
Yeah. So if ever Muremi ups his game, that means it's our police.
Yes.
I know enough when one of the comments said that we need somebody who can hold the ball. That's why this one must go off. Mara is Mahopa known for holding the ball. Mahopa is known at making sure that the ball moves in terms of putting pressure on the defenders and all that. But he's not known.
Yo. All of a sudden, Khwatsana Diloda change. We clearly needed that creativity.
No, also Also the coaching
Yeah.
from the dressing rooms.
Yeah.
Agriculture is the first 15 minutes. Every player on
No, but remember, now they're playing with 10 men.
Yeah.
Or in fact, 9 in terms of being defending because Mo is a pedestrian. So it is it is what you need to be able to say. How do they move forward?
Sharp, man. Hey, shooter. Leave it. Oh, this says we have a comment here from Enough. Our Foster must go out. We need a holding striker. Other than Evidence Mahupa, which other striker do we have?
Which other striker? There is no striker.
Mfanole Campbell is as a striker.
He's a wing. He's a winger / a number 10.
But anyways, there's no point in complaining. Sebang Muremi Arbono Rutloetsang, like we desperately need a goal. Oban Arkatolanje that one goal fella. Then there's a very high chance of Katola Abitu. A good goalkeeping, eh?
No, but quite likely we know him, so we can still score. There's a goal there. Al Shenawi is not the most age is no longer on his side.
Pratsepo, so far, are you happy with the substitution? Do you think impact them?
No, so far there's a movement up by away and Kopeli. Al Shenawi can saver. So
that's important.
Something.
Yes.
So it's a goalkeeper so something yet.
So I see Tulani wants to know where the game is on Super Sport and on SABC Sports. So those are the two broadcasters that are there. Bratsepo prefers the red one.
No. Game is Super Sport.
Rona richebile ko SABC. Bona mo lo gongwetswe.
S.
Tampoza, wabona go ngwetsweng mo. Oh, all right. I read to Richebile ko S. We can't say which S. All we know is that there's an S.
Bratsepo is making sure Mlungu is happy.
You know where your bread is buttered, man. Yeah, no, I think we have to agree. Like I know last game or two, like this is exactly what happened. Like last game, he didn't really play his best game, but he was lucky enough to score a goal.
No,
and
the thing is, when you score, people then forget about watching the performance because we are all happy to go. We won, but look at the performance. Does the performance warrant that? If we're being honest, yeah. If Mohaud sat down because of performance, then Lal should have also sat down because of performance. And
Mbule also sat down because of performance,
yes.
Because he didn't have his best game that day. So Lailen and Natsone Zuploma. And you put in someone like Evidence Mahupa, no, Pratsep. Now that we are finally moving forward and we are trying by every means to attack, Evidence Mahupa naka something. Bonafel. I see. Yeah, tall. It's Pepel. Oh, my daughter. We could listen to some Kongeza.
Obona the game it. I want to game it so so the tester coaching style, your coaching abilities.
Ozona Police, what a beautiful pass, eh? Ish, hey, Bambu,
ish,
not protect, eh?
Warrior VAR Leron.
Tampoza go no fetsu chono go riska dependa go sharpa boy ganto ay ba sa shoot ganto nice try but I mean
no can't say call it what it is, bad choice. Don't go because it's your favorite Sipumbule. We understand.
Na favorite ka ki Ozona Police but see batho na player ka Ozona Police
kulchaiz garmo haona motho da mo
and Bafana is dominating position wa bona Pratsepo like ke rona re dlalang no Egypt be careful no pela we can score 2 goals at this rate, but I still think Tsepang Moremi tsantse a tswa bona go ka kena Mfokeng. Hugo Bruce, will you please play Mfokeng? Khaiwan fela braka, just Khaiwan.
You know, I see a comment there by James Are Payne went to Kaizer Chiefs and there's no Kaizer Chiefs supporter. I don't know what he's talking about.
There's no Kaizer Chiefs. And what's about Pratsepo when not Tampoza never ringo social media. This is not me, ne? This is not my French. Barry, Mamelodi Sundowns are defending. Orlando Pirates are taking. Kaizer Chiefs are watching.
So you guys are very comfortable at dividing the country. It's okay.
No, I can look it's not my friend.
So they are wearing the Protea symbol. They are representing the flag of South Africa. Where they come from, however, once they're the Bafana players, then leave.
They don't belong to their teams anymore.
We've got to have maturity because it shows lack of a maturity on us as supporters to not be able to say Bafana played. once they wear those colors, they are Bafana players, not Sundowns players. Sundowns players are on a break. Pirates players are on a break.
Yeah.
So they
Chiefs
are there
players
for
also
Bafana.
on a break.
Chiefs players are on a break. So we then look at it and
Now
we
on
then say,
Bafana
now we're on Bafana duty. They are there as representing
Tsepang
Bafana.
Murem. Sharpa boy. Come on, man. Nice try though. I think goaler Tolang mo Pratsepo is not gonna come from a cross going into the box. It's gonna come from outside the box because I wanna Egypt tetang. Bakwetsi mo. I get the analyst barking high line. Ne? Badlala ka high line no.
Yeah.
Akere batho yalo ba re badlala ka high line phela khona le di high line khona le four line khona le tactical variation. Rona like sometimes explain things in layman's terms.
Before we are breaking, do kitchile nagare. No, tshwanetse re expect Egypt. Itlo dlalang too much ko morago.
Yeah,
Yes.
because by short.
Because ba shorter and then batlo frustrated ka nthonyana tse nyane.
You know-
time wasting tactics. Nthonyana tse utlo di bona. Wait, e shape bo ma 78. Utlo di bona ntho tse.
You know-
Mare if re tlo shapa goal 1 and 2, I never di bona. Utlo bona goal e nngwe e chesang. I mean gaming e chesang.
You know the irony of this game. Sharp, I'm down, man.
Mudiba! Nice try, boy.
You know what's one of the things that is interesting? A defender gets sent out. Traditionally, you would sacrifice a forward to be stable at the back.
Yes.
But when you look at the guys that are forward for Egypt, Kimamush Lesala, which means the coach is going, I'm not going to sacrifice the stars because he doesn't want to deal with the backlash. So he will rather play lesser
He's
defender.
playing it safe, basically.
Because under normal circumstances, when a defender gets a red card, you bring out...
Bonang. Poor Bafetu. Midfield there, I don't know what's happening today. Hey, nice, Williams. Askis. Yeah, you can go, Damposa.
So now, hey, man, Lyle, man, what a Kisipo, Adam Fana, not a good.
I
pass.
think also now my biggest fear more than Damposa is that now we finally realize that we need to attack. Now the disadvantage is we end up focusing more on attack and Batuba Nakerbona they sitting at the back, but Soraka count.
Go, Lyle.
Go,
Lyle.
Nah, boy. Pace, man. Gents. Oh, evidence Mahopa, where are you when you need you?
No, but evidence doesn't have pace. Let's not lie. Let's not lie. Evidence has got no pace.
Yeah, no, I'm saying.
I'm just saying. If it was a policy, you could talk about pace.
Oh, Murim.
Yeah.
Not as well get you if
Skoki
in
ki
another
wani.
20 minutes reborn or utletala because since you believe or there's something go Lyle.
Yeah, now I just think this is gonna end a 1-0 draw. 20 draw, eh? Oh,
At the worst case scenario.
yeah, we win a
Yeah.
2-1. But
At
it's
worst case
looking
scenario,
likely that it's
1-1.
gonna end as a 1-1.
Yeah.
Because Egypt, you know, but let's say the mistake. The moment you focus more on defending, unlucky, but we can't make those kinds of mistakes, man. Playing against a team, so man, ish. No, Sepi. I've had to yellow card. You see, ish.
Yeah, he's played quick enough, so that's a good thing because
Lata.
well done, Ronwen.
Oh, Ronwen Williams. Hey, Bafetu, if you've just joined us.
Mentality, the players go taller the second goal.
Yeah.
And then by taller second goal, by it's a shot.
Yeah, it's done. It's done.
It
Like,
changes-
there's no
changes
way.
out.
There's no way we're gonna score 2 goals. There's no way. Coming back from behind. Ronaldo score 2. There's no way we're gonna do that. But if you've just joined us, kina kitswere Pratsepo, Dula we meet. What does that mean, Pratsepo?
Dula we made.
Dula we meet.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
Sit down and watch.
Oh, Dula we meet on Omni Audio Africa. Kitswere Litampoza, the great mind in football. Akere wa mona wang schooler. Mina mangkhuluma baloke bangithatha bangilahlela liceleni. Uloko yang correct.
No.
And again, I'm feeling nickname. Tom. But it's fine. But it's fine. I caught feelings, but it's fine. Kitlaba right. Kitlaba legend. So score is still 1-0 courtesy of the penalty scored by Mo Salah. But in case you didn't know, the Egyptians are a man down. They got a red card towards the end of the game, towards the end of the first half, where one of their players tackled Debucho Mukwena Raf, and then He got a red card. He got a second yellow card, and then he was sent off. Sipumbule has come on for Bafana Bafana. We started the game without a number 10. Now we finally have a number 10. Sipumbule has come on. We look more energized. Bafana Bafana are taking more and more now. I'd like to find out from you guys on YouTube, on TikTok, and here on Facebook. Let us know, who do you think Hugo Bruce should substitute next? I think Tsepang Moremi needs to go off and then give Mfukeng a shot. You will let us know.
I'm with that. Moremi has not given us much. We know he's got pace, but knowing that you got something, if you don't give it to us, then let's find somebody who can.
Yes.
And looking at the way that the Egyptians have parked the bus, we need people who can open those spaces. And Rele is very good at opening those spaces. That's what you need. I think Rele would be a better player than Moremi currently at the moment.
And we need to be honest, really only skill. Sometimes you need these skillful players that can intimidate the opposition.
Penalty. Offside.
I never. VAR. Wabona no ba mo etsang.
Ke matlhala tlo
se ba dlala di mind games no. Wow, bafethu. Ke mashutileng da Mbokazi isana a khona shasha up yo. I thola ka power ina e batla. You think he dived?
It was a good dive.
Yeah.
No. You know what's the one thing do that I always say to people? You do not want to look like you are clowning when everybody's watching the same pictures as you. So even if you may like a player, don't say he's doing what he's not doing, because everybody's got the same access as you as watching a TV. He dived sharp. And that's important. No, it was a miss kick.
I told like a power in I usually Mbokazi
mara if it is straight I touch any player.
Okay. It's if it like Mudawa, guess Mudawa was already offside. I know. Again. If night was sharp, Wamuziba plus Kalutulele left to high. If night was sharp, Nartlobona move. Nartlobonam tall.
Educated left.
Rukupur predictele score high fella game. Ilofella until 1-0 or now Chebilo fella.
I think Bafana will come back. Draw. Bafana will score. Draw.
And Mfukeng, what's now, Shebil?
Maybe coming to Tabofelo. I think Sekboni, the way Coach Arona Adumela Moson. Adumela like the first lineup Ladisang. I change.
It's the best lineup according to
best lineup.
Yeah.
So it will fit to Hamula and the pressure or to change. Marinjenji. Well, talk. Hapaya change our leader. But if really the yours until nil, I say Hapaya coach or change. That's why getting 1 to topa. That's of one of a 1-1.
Tamposa, we're not.
I think 2-1 can still happen. We've got enough time, and once you score, because they're defending so deep, it means that because they don't even have the numbers to be coming out. So it becomes important on the substitution that we do. When do we make those substitutions? Because we've got to give the subs enough time to be able to have an impact.
Yes.
So 70th minute, I think now our subs should be warming up and being able to say, because if you defend deep, when you have numbers, it's difficult to get out. Now you are deep, you don't have the numbers to be able to move out. So we need to be able to utilize the fact that we've got numbers and not allow the Egyptians to be able to catch us napping on these set pieces that they keep getting.
So if, let's say the score ends 1-0, and then between Angola and Zimbabwe, one of them wins, we're under pressure, correct?
There's going to be pressure in terms of the final game because you've got two teams that are sitting on 3 points.
And 1 on 6.
And 1 on 6. So for the Egyptian, it suits them fine because then it means they've qualified. Or they literally show of qualifying. We then meet Zimbabwe, and then it has to be a win-at-all-cost game. Or you're going to be looking for referee. They're wasting time there in the corner. Then it's going to be the best of 3. So that's you don't want to find yourself in that.
And then going to the game against Zimbabwe, what are the chances that Bafana Bafana might lose or draw? How looking at the Zimbabwean squad and Egypt.
Look, you've got always got to remember a lot of Zimbabwean players are playing in our league.
Yeah.
So and they know us that well or have played in our league at some point. So those are the things that you're looking at to be able to say, you want them to be dominating in terms of what they do. That's what you come on, Apollos.
Hey, boy. Oh no. Deliver. Shooter boy. Ya usimuthi shootang ya. Ya anka shooter lo shooter ya wa passa fela. Murem.
Take him.
Shwa motsaba yo. Wa motsaba. He's going to take it back to Murem. Yeah, no, Egypt pakile pass.
No.
Show need.
Not a bus, the pyramid kaofela ide.
Yeah, the pyramid. Police wa boboza ke son. One thing about a police, he knows how to find those pockets. E wa khona uthola space mfano. And komnyana ke. So sometimes uka simonlo lo mmona.
It's very nippy.
Utsana likiba ba utsana libotso. Wa unyonyobela utla
It's very nippy because it's very deceiving in how he plays football.
No, Ozona police ke star straight. Look at how well he is on the ball and look at his confidence.
And look where he is.
And you did say he needs to push up more.
Yeah.
Mo Salah was supposed to be there helping. Mo Salah
No.
He's waiting for a loose ball.
No, even if he can be there, Mo is just there to fill in space. From a defensive perspective.
Yeah. Nice. His first touch let him down. No.
Sipo.
And not this. Now Wariaka is we are attacking too much, so much that we end up forgetting about defense. But you count
Arna na go le ntho ya go warrior defense.
Ojo counter attack abona batho ba retsos. No, a substitution. No. We really need a substitution now. There's no way. Pass line.
You don't play alone, Chief.
Ari Tebza. Nice boy.
That's a one. Oy.
Yes. We just need one goal. Let's buy one.
Take your time.
Looking at this game, and from the last game when Egypt played against Zimbabwe, how far do you see them go in this tournament? Because they were talking about how they want to win it so bad.
No. The obsession is good, but I doubt that they'll win it because when you look at the ones that are ahead of them, are well-oiled machine. You've got a Morocco that's a well-oiled machine. You've got a Senegal that's a well-oiled machine. You've got the defending champions in Cote d'Ivoire who are not here to hand anything over.
Yeah, Mali are not bad also. Eh?
So there's so many teams that are doing well above Egypt that one looks at it, say, that look at and you say there is definitely a lot of work for whoever wins it. So those are the things that you look at. One thing it's not enough. You've got to have. Hey man, why are you taking the ball out?
Fast. Or chance, yo. I chances, serious. When up no. How each have a team here, Egypt? How far do you think they're gonna go in this tournament? Kyo taba.
No, it will fair.
That's no president. Wrong substitution. Bansa police instead of Muremi. Skis Hortman. It's just worrying, eh?
No, Armutwele will go. Close to the players, how we plan to the action. One everything for his own. Yeah, more. Change. More creative players, more chances.
Yeah.
So something
is going to happen. Going back to the question, how far do you see Egypt go in this tournament? How about Shebanje? Given how they played,
I think Battle stuck up quarter final.
Quarter final?
Yeah.
When a Battlefield,
I mean,
sorry, Tampos.
No, I think Battle stuck up quarter final.
I don't see them going beyond the quarters. Bonham do. The teams that are there, they are proper. The teams that are there are now he's gonna dive. Now he's acting like there's it's their tactics.
No.
And nobody touched him.
Why? Because Bafana now increase the pace.
Yes.
So but try to demoralize at that pace.
Yeah, Bafana, how far are we gonna go in this tournament?
The heart says we should go to the final, but that's the heart. Reality that I'm seeing says.
What do tactics say?
Hey, quarters Lerona may be a bridge too far beyond that. Based on what you are seeing.
Yeah.
Because the opposition beyond the group stages is only going to get better.
Baba, check. First game, okay, I give you that. Okay, tadile so, because you're still trying to acclimatize the Morocco, the tournament itself. But the second match, and then there's teams still ready for the first match. I mean, in the game, yeah, Senegal. You can tell Senegal about something. You can tell. Only something seba se senda somewhere where arata fano fota go tloela di number
Yes.
re tlo lwantshana le batho ba bang.
So what do we do here to avoid us not making it past the quarterfinals? Like relukisang pratse because na ke worried no.
No tshwanetse o change mentality o approach ka yone the game. Tshwanetse how ya go gaming gore I go for kill. I go for kill. So tell me, if this thing really a knockout match, okay, na go hono bore let's get a draw here.
Yeah.
Because like a knockout, Papa. Like a knockout. So you play against Egypt. Or let's go price. Let's go. That's why I can live for now. Don't worry about who take the if by winner. You don't play to lose the ball. You play to find that goal.
Yeah.
If it happen or like loser, let taboga let go batla. But are you really batlang goal?
Tamposa?
You've got to go fengu here. Don't be trying to defend. Let's go fengu.
Referee.
Ke umfuke.
What's advantage for
Shoot away. Mararu tla lu shoot ane.
Referee anti let's phala why anti advantage mo pela di mfuke mo shebile kwa una le player tse 6-8 tsa Morocco tsa Egypt. Let's phala ntate o
sharp a free kick.
Oh modimo re kopa fela one goal.
It's coming boy.
One goal fell and this ends a draw. Because if fella ili draw then on really sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, mara kere wa tseba Tampoza or na dilo tsa ka ke bua vele da etsala. Itlokora Bafana Bafana. And it's good to finally see really athola chance go radlale lena. Well, I guess this is where ay marambokazi. Ay mbokazi, mfana ukikutsi. Mfana ukikutsi straight. Pratsepo, what have you made of the second half so far?
So far, matsetele. I think something satla. The way by Tamikilin got the way by our coaches in cutting. Utabo now rean over radaring. Let's go reload to land a goal around. I mean, coach Soneta King this thing good plans our boy about Temulutu Laha. Ungasabi boy. Hey, Ungasabi boy about Inkelutu.
Yeah, Paul Tatenya.
Yes. Masabi boy.
Make them commit to something.
Yes.
What have you made of the second half?
They've packed the pyramid of Giza there. Forget the bus. They've packed because all of them are behind the ball at the moment.
Yeah.
So the way that the line. Shaya!
Ooh, nice try. It's not dead. President, Shapavala. Nice. Yes. Too many touches pass. Yes. Sorry, Tampoza, you were saying?
So you've got to be able to say they've packed this. So you need to be able to say, are you taking shots from far? Because the long ball, have we ever played the long ball before? So, but at this rate, we will take a goal however it comes.
Whether it chases a move too,
it doesn't matter as long as it registers as one.
As long as we don't lose this game, that's all that matters.
As long as it registers as one goal.
Just
would have been poetic justice for Modau to be the one that scores.
Yeah. After he can committing foul. There's something missing, Melogo Pile. I don't know. King Maratampoz. When I look
No, and I told you, don't worry. They don't worry. It's about 50-50 Paul. I can do more. Yes.
I feel like there's something missing, Molly. Oh, evidence Makuba just came on, ne?
Yeah.
For who? For Lyle Foster? Yeah, it looks like he came. Not for Lyle Foster, because Lyle Foster's still on.
I think he probably came for one of the midfielders.
Yeah, we're going all out. But I think we're playing. I think we changed it to shape to 4-4-2.
I think Winsize,
yeah. He came on for Yeah, we changed the shape for 4-4-2.
Yes.
Which then means
now 2 goals.
There's no longer a formation. There's just send it.
Send
it. Forget formation. Send it.
No, I will not talk about the formation. No, better go running Kopel.
Yeah. Mwenye ito batla foul, ito batla-
Mo Salah o korile fela chance re bua nnete o korile fela na sa bonale mo
There
game
is man behind you.
TLP matota TLP matota hey na roll tsenya
On I plug.
bafetso re ska ba tlamzi ko morao pela we shouldn't focus
Yeah.
more on attack and then end up making silly mistakes.
Because that's what they want. They're gonna play
Yeah.
off a counter.
And that's why ba re tlisa vele
Yeah.
ba batla re tshwara ka count. And also it's if phela ba re tshwara ka count, I don't think we have pacey defenders ba khonang go mattack se ke Mudau I know yena he has pace but I'm not sure Mbogazi lingezana. Mbogazi doesn't look like the kind of player that has pace for me. Ke utap
Cross, boy. Cross.
La cross.
You had so much time, Lyle.
Bafethu. And also, this was a wrong substitution, eh? Nkeban sitse na Lyle Foster, and then batlohela Yaya because now Yaya Hatswile who's defense. Shouldn't he be the first line of defense?
Last minutes.
And that for mentor people no longer watched the evidence that they saw. He was actually having a rubbish game.
I know, Bafethu. Yo. Come on, Sailor. Sailor ke mtshepile. Bona, clean.
Once he can fix those hands of his.
Ne?
Yeah.
Clean. And the Tamposa, there's a rumor he could be leaving Clorcop. Is it true?
Bye-bye.
Kachena,
Bye-bye. He can go, it's okay.
Mara Tamposa mtloka mocho.
No, Chief. This is Sundowns. We're not going to beg a player to stay. Aguirre on strike. He must go find another club. You disrespected the club.
Is he going overseas?
At this moment, wherever he goes, probably him and his manager, they've worked out a deal or a guy and Sipo.
Egypt pakile pass ya bona.
No, man,
pyramid.
A bus you can move. A pyramid.
Pyramid ele heavy. Yo. Pratsepo e bona mara pyramid ele mo lokomrao.
Una next year.
O ka re tsugile Gotman ska wa re tla kora Bafana Bafana. Re tla shapa yona. Bona fela. Na so.
Referee.
Ref. And we do tsetsagala go pila gae.
Nna ke bua ka tsone di identity. Why answer advantage ya le
man. Le bona ganto wa ba sai challenge.
Why
Captain can challenge.
No, but I don't think here it's one of. Remember, I said VR. You have it, but it's one of those. Can you be able to question it? It's at the FIFA stage that terms of reference come into being.
Jesus. How what's up with straight? Amara Egypt abadlala game sharp. They're not gonna go anywhere ka tournament. Ke ba bona le they're not strong, eh?
No, mara attitude ya bone ya umaka it tells you ring ba strong umrao.
Ne, defense bona is hotel.
No, haba ya umaka bona gono.
Mara bona re batla half ground. Hey, magopa. Utla judge.
Ukile go raka mara siza kick magopa.
No, we batla ka tsone di stage tsa gere.
Yo. That's a well worked out.
That's good goalkeeping though also, hey?
That was just good football.
Why bolo e sha back spin? E go yena gapi bon. Check ball.
Why sa wele mo pela
And we sharpile ka strong foot. Unlucky boy.
Shele ponzi.
Jesus. Egypt is not doing anything right now, hey?
I told you Egypt are down to 9 men. Mo Salah is
Mushaye.
Shaya. Really?
E baba mbule ke ne tlantsika ba plakile
Natlamelo sharp.
Well done, Debza.
Ya rona.
Lena be careful, man. Get check nyana tsitsa high. This guy's on a yellow card, eh? He's one player that we can't afford to lose. Pela ke engineer rona di man.
I think Sipo needs to shoot more often, eh?
I agree. Jesus, what a chance, eh? But even if he had laid it back, even if Nazamile go ile back go bona mahopa na shapa tepi.
But the thing is, you want somebody in that position to take responsibility.
Yeah.
In that position, why are you still looking for somebody? It means that you are scared of somebody.
Yeah. We're substituting. I wonder Kimangulo Kenya.
Mukwan. I think they're going to take off Moreno.
Yeah, but let's Morim. I couldn't Mahongota ka skin. And Mahongota knows how to score. How so? Can not shapela long range. What do you make of the substitute, Pratsep? Elias Mokwana coming on for Morem. You happy?
Yeah, I'm happy.
What is he gonna offer?
Mukwana, I think, run into the box. I think he got that thing, one-on-one, like you need that individual brilliance right now. How to a player fail out to pass on. Initiative.
Yeah.
I think Mukwano na leon into
Yes.
When Tamposa, are you happy with the substitution? Elias Mokana coming on for Tsapang Morem.
I think Mukwane is just like Moremi. They're very good on the wing. He's just got more experience. So at this tournament level, that's what he's got, and you're hoping that he can use that experience to be able to actually. So vele no rutlela di
and we only have 10 minutes left. We only have 10 minutes left, so I don't think we can score 2 goals. We only have to hope for that 1 goal.
At such moments, you're hoping, Machaiva, come and give us a good omen.
No such.
So Mukwane has got more experience than Moremi. That's all. But it's like for like. He's a winger. He's a pacey guy, and that's what you're looking for. So it means Relu will be down the one wing. Mukwane will be down the one wing, and because you've got evidence and Lyle, it means that you're gonna now rely on crosses coming into that space. Moma, stop diving.
Hey, Moliana wa dive. What penalty engwa ke? What ba Peter ba molate futhi ba ra. Hey, Bafethu. Ash Bafethu, I agree with you, Daisy K. Equalize Bafethu. Siyacela Bafana Bafana. I know you can hear us spiritually. You can hear us spiritually, Bafethu. At this point, we don't care who scores, how it comes. We just need a goal. And plus, Lenny plays in Africa, so Vele, it's a good substitution. He understands the tempo of the game. He knows how to play at that level. So, and as you said, he has more experience. Pratsepo, I think as we were watching, because sometimes when you watch football, you don't watch for the sake of watching, but also we analyze. As much as we are not qualified analysts, so, but we watch to analyze.
Yeah.
What do we avoid next game?
To start the game defending mentality.
Too defensive.
Arkeniko gaming, like Arkeniko gaming, are low winner.
Yeah.
And also, Arbon Theoren Rebata this, first minute. Let's show we want this.
Yes, I agree with you. Yeah.
So, hopefully, but like actually, there's something it holds off on something to Melo. Something.
Man, Kim Boraz.
Sakwatile. I ain't checking. I rather to lose, Anthony. No, but the thing upon himself.
Oh, you know, do you bring me to something? And I rather Chakilo na Bratsepo, the commentator. Whenever commentators say you can see they didn't want it bad enough, I ask myself, where did these commentators play football? Because there is no player who goes on the field to lose.
Yes.
Yes, on the day, others may have better tactics than you. But the desire to want, what do you want people to do? Cry, to say, I wanted to.
Yeah.
It just, we all different personalities.
Yes.
Others, for example, Mbogazi, if we lose, he's not going to exactly be crying. Really may be a different person. So it is those things that you say, players, I think we should give them more credit and say, look, they want to do better. Yes, on the day, others may have better tactics than them.
Mfukeng is a star, guys. His confidence on the ball, the way he just cuts in like Vala, yes. That's a poor cross. Yo. That's a very poor cross. And then Damposa, when we didn't get your opinion, watch this game all together. What do we avoid next game as Bafana Bafana?
Now next game is that we have to go for the kill. There's no Sipo. Sharper man. Why are you still trying to be pretty, man?
Sharper boy. Nice. Mfukeng. Hugo Bruce needs to play more.
More close.
Yes. Bafethu. There you have it. If you've just joined us, we are panicking now. Egypt are on the attack, and we are worried. But why worry when you have the TLP? Why worry when you have the TLP? No, I agree with you. Malachi. Mfukeng is too high up. And Mfukeng, bonang fella. Look, come on. Nice try, boy. Nice try. But if you've just joined us, the Egyptians are still up by a goal. Bafana are trailing. Bafethu, we are panicking. So worried like studio. Bafana creating chances, but we are not scoring. Makmelesi shoots a passer. Makmelesi passes a shooter. We are worried. Elias Mokwana is on the ball. We want to see what he's going to do. Ngezana, switching play. Ipola lea pumalanga panto Oprimudiba. Beautiful first touch. Bega. Complete player. You know? So yeah, Bafethu, that's what's happening right now.
No.
How do you feel?
That pyramid chief is standing strong.
I am a pyramid ill.
That
I
pyramid is
pyramid
standing
ill.
strong.
Yeah. No, this boy deserves the jersey number 10. Eh? His touches like when I touched him. Like he's too much. He's too much.
Who's happy about chat? Naga just want the scoreline to change. Touches, however it comes.
Eish, Ratsepo, you sweating?
The touches don't matter. We just want the scoreline to change.
There's something airing gonna push it. Something something so emotionally or something you change because it's 4 minutes.
Yes. Eish, yeah, no. And Ukasi it's happy Lord but Lord Kenya injury time. But anything can happen. I don't know if you guys were watching the game between Mali and Zambia. Zambia iko injury time. Yeah, equalize. Yeah, fella 1-1.
No, but even Egypt, Leon.
Equatorial Guinea, Burkina Faso.
Yeah.
Earlier 2 goals in 4 minutes.
Leon, Egypt, the last game, they equalized. Mo Salah took.
Yeah, the winner.
In that winning goal.
So it's not over until the fat lady sings.
Yeah.
It's not over until the fat lady sings. Tampoza Kabona, you sweating?
No.
Shooter.
Ma.
Can't do shooting, but it's like these guys don't like.
Penalty.
It's a free kick, ne?
It's a free kick, but they say it's outside the box.
Ito shapakimang. Malachi izo shaobani le free kick. Tebo Mukwena has a strong foot, man.
Mudiba. But it's been a while since Mudiba has kicked a free kick like that. It's one thing to know that he's capable of. Does he still train them though?
Who do you give it to when Atampos? Mfugeng. Who do you give it to?
No, Mara, that man is inside. No, that's inside. No, that's inside the box. Oh, that's inside. No, ref. VR. No.
Why must I challenge? Don't make the right to challenge it now.
No, that's inside. No, it's inside. No, it's inside.
Why must I challenge it?
No.
Hey, no one ali Hugo Prusomele.
No, don't cheat us.
Challenge it, gents.
No, don't cheat us.
Ref, be fair. Iba fair.
Don't cheat us.
Oh, iba fair, muchomdim.
Watch where his hand is. Don't look at his body. Look where his hand is.
Yes, and yes, it's all in the box.
It's in the box.
It's in the box. It's a free kick, man.
No.
It's a free kick, man.
No, it can't be.
Bamun Sasala, no, but defender. They're going all out now, got defend someone.
No, Mara, VAR
anything is possible.
So VAR is not going to check for a penalty.
Yeah, Batuba Bayuba. What's about Angolika Bajaba? Angolika Bashapa. I'm telling you. Nam Angolika Baja 2-0 ba. It's Wasala, it's Amun. It's Wasala, but Mamudu, Nabo Sala sometimes live on our to a fit to get off, bro. Like Nakoya Vaya. Oh, Maravia area mo Africa yo fair yo. It favors.
So the VAR guys have looked at it and they've said it's okay.
Group VAR team e gonna well e bona life.
No, it can't be. It can't be.
See,
hey, Mo, you rubbish. Get off, man.
There's no need to VAR.
It's not on the line. He's inside the box.
Cover.
Challenge, gents. Ronwin Williams. We need our captain now.
You can't challenge. That's a FIFA tournament.
Yeah, but
it is. VAR is supposed to see it.
How?
It's inside.
Yes, coach is inside.
Hey, Puma wena man. Liverpool must just sell you when you go back when.
Yeah, go Egypt. Angola's gonna give you a big penalty.
But here's my thing. How long does VAR take? You wanna tell me they have not seen it even now? With all the stuff that's happening, because you're not as VAR, you're not interrupted by anybody.
No, but VAR. Yeah, penna. I think it's a penalty.
Possible check.
Yes.
No, Pratsepo. No, Pratsepo, here's my thing. Why does VAR take this long? It's been 6
Yeah,
minutes.
ke ntho nna ka
Braya ka. Ha tala ke itsitse.
celebrate goal ya Mureni o celebrate a rapper a bina a dula ba no goal.
Ya rapper ke a opela ke a etsang ke a boka ke a etsang.
So now if they give us the penalty, who's taking it? Ke matlo ku maitsang because Tebogo Mokoena shouldn't go.
Laila, batlo ifa Laila.
Magopa score this things.
No, batlo ifa Laila.
AFCON.
Batlo
Na
ifa Laila.
la ke worried la ska.
Look at the way Williams is talking to him.
Yeah,
Come here. No. You know body language of the players tells you certain things.
Yeah.
Egyptians want to.
No,
no, Mara, what are we checking? He's inside.
Bona mama aish. Kulela mama wathanda penalty. Penalty.
Wena kunja wayibona mama ne. Naka uchayela ke yone. Ntsha una uri.
Una uri.
No, ukahari. Why stop? Because we don't.
Referee if o batla gore game e ba gago ya bofelo le team ya gago ba boele gae. Abe yetse dedi ba tshaya two finger.
Jen. Oh, we really hope it's a penalty, eh? And can we score
Maravier is doing
the
what?
penalty?
It's inside. We've all seen it. They've got better technology than us. Is it inside or outside?
Atlume Chele. Uyamthemba Lyle Foster. We have a comment here about Lyle Foster should take it. Not to be honest with you.
No, Lyle is going to take it.
Not to be honest with you, if I had to choose Neka Stibulur Kichetsamang, because penalty game among Kapamang. But let's see.
Yeah, but I press like 6 minutes but to find you. 8 or 6.
Yeah, but looking
at 7 minutes.
No, but here's my thing. How long is it going to That's my thing. It's taking so long.
Can I go to watch myself? It was 95.
No, it was 85.
I mean 85.
Yo! But 7 minutes go fell.
But that's inside. That's inside.
He's inside the
we
box.
Can see the line.
Correction. Correction. It's Tebogo Mokoena that took the shot.
Why would you last back so?
We can see. Look
at the hand.
No, we can see the entire ball from this angle.
Yes.
So what angle is he looking at?
Yeah, if you are even fair, we must also get it. Buffett, if you've just joined us, it's Yashisa like song is a penny.
The line.
I agree. This is the last game for the ref.
Wow! He's inside. What more do you want? He's inside. What more do you want? No, they must take them home.
So if it's not a penalty game, give free kick.
Yes, free kick for what? Because it didn't happen when we're kicking it.
I know.
Yo! Buffett. Ibile ki goal kick, no goal kick. Free kick. It's a free kick, mos.
But it's a check for possible penalty, not do an
Yo! Buffett. Wow! Yo!
Yet Mo Salah can get brushed and then we get a penalty.
Maravier sinya polo Buffett. Sinya polo.
The technology is not the problem. The people reading the technology are the problem.
Pass up, boy. No, like there's no time, guys. I don't think we're gonna do anything. We must just accept. Modiba.
Tena.
Yo, I pyramid A abona ba ibeile utla. Offside. Mara Buffett abona ref. Buffett. Yo.
Buffett. VAR team.
Hey.
I got Tule studio.
No, that can't be right.
I got Tule studio. We are all disappointed and we are all worried, Buffett. Began bona no
life.
jana ko happy keeper thing. No jana ko. Egypt is not going to go anywhere in this tournament. But lala so Morocco ikabaza 4-0 bathuba.
Abongile Tom is there, Mus. That's an Abongile mistake.
No, not yet. Bruce Hassan. Not yet. Even if they lose, they're not coming home yet. I get it, we still have a game against Zimbabwe, and Egypt will still have a game against Angola. So all we need to pray and hope for is that Zimbabwe and Angola draw. Correct?
Yeah.
They need to draw.
Yeah.
So it's about draw. We can't afford to be on the same number of points as Angola, because if Angola wins, either one of them wins, especially Angola. It's about Angola the most, because when they play,
we play in Zimbabwe.
yeah, but Zimbabwe, now I don't want to look down upon Zimbabwe. That's the thing. Zimbabwe.
No, I'm just saying when we play in Zimbabwe.
How is that not a penalty, Bafet? VAR is supposed to be there. They said the minute they call it means the decision is made. You can't say that's a natural position.
Remember, VAR and stop the game. There's a possibility a penalty.
Yeah.
Now the decision now referee. Now it's on your hands. Ke referee as decision. VAR team.
Even though they took forever, man.
Oh, Bafet VAR yona.
Yeah.
Aye. Afetsa ba paka pyramid ya bona mon.
Yeah.
So game ya uqala iqadile ka inele Zimbabwe le ntwa ke
le Egypt. And then Egypt abaja 2-1.
Kira today Angola le Zimbabwe ke. Ditladile.
No, this was done.
Ditlodlala after. We were the first game today. Go grouping ya rona.
No, na le game ya ntwa.
I think I missed it then.
Yeah, if Badladile Lena must have missed it. Can anyone please help anyone with the information?
Yes. Angola. When was this? Okay.
As Didlale ne? They need to draw, yo.
No, no.
I think straight after.
Goal! Oh! Into zabantu lezi.
Bachelile labantu.
I know.
Bachelile labantu bathethe imetsi mo. Ba fitlile mo le ba rapella ba etsa dilo tsa bona. Pressa Tebza. Fuck.
See, yeah, today Angola leads Zimbabwe got 2. It was 1-1. No, it's fine. We are okay.
But so,
yeah, it was 1-1.
Oh, akuru banantwe right mo Pratsep.
Yeah, let's 1-1. So we still our destiny is still in our hands.
Then we are still safe. At least
no,
we are still number 2.
But it doesn't excuse the tactics of the coach on the day.
Yes, Hugo pushes himself to blame.
The stupid decision of the ref.
Yes. No, but I agree with you. Hugo Bruce has himself to blame more. He needs to go back to the drawing board. Against Zimbabwe, bona guns blazing.
If I Tebza shooter. No, you're too far.
Yeah, we're still second. Yeah, you're correct. We're still second because Angola and Zimbabwe played to a 1-0 draw. So that means we are still second. So we are still safe. So a lot of people were saying that the game against Angola is the one that's important. And thank God we won that game. So all we need to do now is make sure that...
ref, come on!
It's a game.
Handball. Ngabo kenye lutu manomora utla fola.
Utla fola man. Mara batuba. Noni, we appreciate you. Thank you for joining the live. Pratsepo, thank you so much for the live, guys. I really enjoyed. And Egypt might have won, but they fell to the game. They felt the game. Especially second half. Second half, Pratsepo, please show our people some love more.
Hallelujah, bafethu. Arukopani ka 10 o'clock. Mo channeling it on Alfatseka Bopara, the World of Champions. We are doing Morocco and Mali at 10 o'clock. Ko Super Sport. Option Setswana. Galarata. Elenganywa. Ilarata Tata. Arabo Haperukopani.
Dampoza. But Nigeria is laughing at us all because of the ref.
No, Nigeria can laugh all they want. It's okay. This is not the end of the tournament.
And they're not going to the World Cup anyway.
It doesn't change the fact that you are still staying home with your jollof. So all we've got to be able to do is to be able to say, how do we get ourselves? Tactically, I believe we got a lot of decisions wrong from the technical team. And then in terms of VAR cheated us. We must also write a letter so that some of
First man.
these decisions can be able to be checked, and once they've checked them, they should be sending them home. Now they're gonna hold the ball, Bratep, and nobody run when in ball and not to the back.
Yeah, I think our
So
coach's
now
tactics really let him
I will
down.
be live on my couch at home. There's no Bratep will be the one that's doing the broadcasting stuff.
Bafethu, we're going to come back for the Zimbabwe versus Bafana Bafana game. We are going to confirm which legends we're going to be with in studio. But yeah, no, what an interesting game. We started the game on a low and we have ourselves to blame. Hugo Bruce was afraid of this team. We take game my Kala and all he had in his mind was a draw. He honestly played for a draw and now he's suffering the consequences of that decision. But luckily, because the universe favors us and loves us, Angola and Zimbabwe played to a 1-0 draw. All we need to do next game is tell her to
No,
Zimbabwe.
Babchele, you are right, Babchele. Ne? If besidlala nekasi, awureferee besiyohlangana naye ngaphandle. Ureferee besihlangana naye ngaphandle sibone ukuthi singamenzani.
But it's not over yet. As we always say, it's not over until
Sharper
the
boy,
fat lady
sharper boy.
sings. And at this point, the fat lady hasn't
You!
sung. Oh, batuba mudim. Abaruloile. Oh, as Bashayla.
Barulohile.
Yo, I.
Corner.
Corner must daddy.
And they didn't even give a corner.
Corner.
Poor refereeing, eh? Ref oyena ay bafethu ay. Yo. Ay. La se bakareng. Yo. It's like it told before ki body lo tsene. Pratsepo so what?
Yeah,
Iso
Asikhona loba khona.
Asikhona. Ayiso fail Pratsepo. Let's
so
wait for the final.
20 minutes kafela.
It's a renako. There
Referee.
we go. Bafethu, it
Yo.
ends 1-0. Mo Salah scored a penalty. He didn't do anything. So aska celebrate, Alu celebrate. Aira silo Mo Salah. Yeah, but win the Marase Salah. It doesn't mean they won the tournament and they're not gonna go any far in this tournament. On the right, Kitsuri Damposa, thank you for your time.
There's a song that plays on TikTok. Barry. Yo mase. You know that?
Yeah, I'll feel it.
But no, look, I think this one we got the tactics wrong from the coaching side. You've got to look at those things and be able to say, what is it that we did? Forget watching what Egypt did. And then Mudawi's got to be able to look at and say, those hands, we've been seeing them locally in terms of the way that he plays. He should play less with the hands and be able to use them less. And that's a thing that it is. The ref gave them a penalty, which was very soft, but denied us a very clear penalty of a handball in the box. VAR said, it's a penalty, come and look.
Yes.
And he decided against it. What is it that we can do? All we can do,
Pratsepo.
Oh, what a match. What a game. But Renali team, dangerous team, competent whoever, depending on the coach,
the tactics on the day.
Yeah. Let's go play this way. Mfethu game e ntse ka re qadile ka the way re qadileng ka 10 second half.
Re feditse ka teng.
Why tlamere emele batho ba ba re sa ba tshabentšu? Why? If we can go pound for pound le Al Ahly, le Zamalek, le Pyramid, why not our Gala national team ya bona? The same players why re sa kene 50-50 le bona? But okay, sharp. Mzansi, let's take it. Are ngai ka yone. Are own 1-0 is fine. VAR or whatever the VAR go etsa etseng. Bona are etseng re tsameng ka one re go tshameka drone. Yeah, we're going to play draw le Zimbabwe. Are lo jang Zimbabwe.
Yeah, let's go for the game.
Zimbabwe.
Bratsepo.
Zimbabwe ba ba re tshwereng ka draw 100 tlhoka another 3 points. Ba ba re tshwera ka draw ko Moses Mapida. So are lo ba hlaba re tsamayeng re to the next stage. Maybe re tla kopana le bone hape. Nna ka ba batla.
Bratsepo mdu. We must not make it up to anybody in calculations.
Hallelujah.
We must win it outright. As a nation, we don't do well when we have to use calculators. We may calculate the wrong things. We may do all the wrong things.
Yeah.
So let's beat them and be able to say, based on our own sweat. So we win the game. Wrong tactics on the day. Soft penalty. Mudau should know better. Don't leave any decision to the ref. Hallelujah. I mean, we saw what was clear penalty. He had said free kick. outside. So let's dissect that. His original call is free kick outside.
Yes. Free kick, yeah, by the way. Was it a
For
handball free kick or yeah?
Because that was the only thing. That was the handball. And then you change it to now going no nothing.
Yeah.
I get nothing or slow mo se dutse too much ko rona re sa bone o rwetsa.
No, what's about Pratsepo? No, you know what the problem is? We don't free kick ele. Like what is the challenge? Abitsa free kick we be let's ing.
Was it for the handball
or was it for the challenge, the check-in? Because if free kick nearly for handball, or ropilo mto. Bafethu.
Pratsepo,
Ama blood level.
option man.
Option 3 ka Setswana ka botsi ka matsitsi ka matsetsele ko mo re TikTok manyepa di notes a re kopane da.
Osaloba bona no.
Hallelujah.
Bafethu, we have to excuse Pratsepo. Option 3 ko Super Sport. He's doing the game here. Morocco Mali. No Katena again.
Yes, sir.
Now at 10 p.m. on the World of Champions. Are supporting Bafethu. It's fine. Bafana Bafana idliwe although as liwanga.
So
know what I'm saying?
the log as it stands, Egypt are on 6 points.
Yes.
Which means they're gone through already.
Yes.
And then South Africa number 2 with 3 points.
And
Angola and Zimbabwe, they are fine.
Yeah.
So you know what needs to happen? If we draw Zimbabwe, we must make sure it's a goalless.
No,
if we draw.
no.
But other than that,
so now I think
we can't afford a draw.
No, not I think we must win. We must win. We must win, and because Egypt may be giving other people a chance, and because they believe they've already gone through.
Remember Angola.
Don't leave it to anybody else.
Zimbabwe e tla go gaming e ka mentality wa hore Egypt ya hobetsa Angola.
Yeah.
So bon ba o tla ka game ka mentality hore
ba kena ka 4 points.
Are shopping South Africa.
Because number 3 still goes through.
What?
The best number 3 is still.
So remember South Africa but only 4. So goal difference come to the party.
Marana, I don't think Battle Sharp. They're gonna come here to say
Battle.
it's a show.
Calculator fail. No, because it's shy fail. No, never bar shy.
Yeah. Zimbabwe. Yeah.
No, Pratsepo, Sharp Krotman.
All right, Bafethu, thank you all for joining us for the live. Thank you all for the comments, the engagements. We appreciate it. Remember, it's Omni Audio Africa. We were live on YouTube, Facebook, and on TikTok. We're coming back again for the game. Yes, Zimbabwe. We're going to be with other legends sitting right here in studio, bringing you the action. Bega, our opinions matter. So. That's why I was going
Sweetie, I'm coming home. I need loving.
So
Sweetie,
this means no dessert for Pratsepo. Bafethu, thank you. Cereal is breakfast. Awashu.
So we go the live in there. How many people? I don't want to comment.